Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. I just been handed a breakfast plate. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Come on here now. Let's run the theme song. Hello, and we've got the bear in the house. Hello, bear.
Pontiff, how are you?
Little snack.
A little snack. Good for you. Good for you, Pontiff.
It's my Sunday morning.
Yeah, and it's my Saturday evening. Tonight, we will be talking watches, and we will be talking a little bit of a drama. How's that sound, Pontiff?
Hey, amazing.
Fucking A. So watches, I am actually going to feature throughout the show some of my favorite watches, favorite Rolex watches from two line, GMTs and divers. So, divers.
Wow.
And GMTs.
Wow, that's a TriStar, bear. You know what that plane is?
Tell me about
it. They were the 3-engine jet. Did you
Pretty
like
beautiful.
them?
Huh?
Did you like those TriStars?
I love the whole Pan American romance of the travel. So, what do you want me to start with? How about vintage diver? And tell me what you think about it.
Vintage diver.
Neo vintage. Neo Vintage. I didn't set any times, to be honest with you. So we are going to start with...
Oh,
Wow.
that's nice. That's nice.
And I'm going to wear this now for a certain part of the show. There we go.
That's Kermit.
That is
Kermit.
Kermit. That's an actual Kermit. This is aluminum bezel Kermit. And same like this one, our friend Mr. GMT has the exact style of Kermit.
I love the aluminum bezels.
Rolex watches. I love divers. I love GMTs. Those are two lines in Rolex watches that I appreciate aesthetically, historically, and in every aspect of what they represent. Not just for the value, not just an investment watch, but actually as a watches that I enjoy wearing and I enjoy seeing and I enjoy learning about. Now,
people seem to be very interested in your TriStar, by the way.
Really? Where do you see that?
I flew on an L1011. These were McDonnell Douglas, weren't they?
I collect
McDonnell Douglas. Yeah.
I collect airplanes, by the way. I collect airplanes.
Nice.
But anyway, Archie,
Nice.
let me just start this show.
I got a very rare airplane too, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about planes, Archie. Forgive me. I'm not. That was just symbolically showing.
I know.
Let's not do that. I mean, we'll open a new channel which will be called "We Talk About Airplanes," and then we can do exactly that. So we need to get this show going right, I think.
Can we turn the super chats on?
Hopefully it will do the job. We'll see. So there was a bit of a drama last night, Pontiff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a little bit of a drama on the dungeon.
Oh, any problems?
Well, I don't know how to explain this. Basically, we have a conflict between two main stars on our dungeon.
Yes.
We have a conflict between Narc and our main star, Curly. So what happened here, they get into their exchanges. Those two have always this shtick going. You sometimes don't even know if it's a real fight or it's a pretend fight. And they were actually having... They were actually having interview with Mr. Smelly, which was interesting. We love Mr. Smelly, right?
Yes.
And Curly was actually administrating this interview when at one point Narc, doing his shtick, lowering Curly's sound, which Curly fucking hates.
Yeah. You can't do that. Don't. That's annoying.
I really think Narc fucked up in that situation and in that moment.
Yeah.
And then Curly got fucking crazy and really, really upset, because I think what irritates him the most is when people using keys for the wrong purpose, right?
Yes.
Then he fucking started yelling, and then he just ended the stream, which is also wrong. And he left, and basically stream ended. He went to watch Nicholas. Narc restarted the stream. And then the rest of the night, there was a conflict. I jumped on to try to calm things down, but it didn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
And what we have right now, according to what Curly says, is that he has left the dungeon.
Oh shit! He was
Yeah.
very good. So that's just gone now. You know, all that great work is gone.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, we still have some great people there, but we have to admit that loss of Curly is significant. I mean, from a selfish point of view, I enjoyed the banter. I thought the boys
I
were
loved
always
Curly.
like,
Curly was a great guy. You know, I
Yeah.
really loved Curly.
very entertaining group. Him and cousin Angelique and Narc and JL were great team. And
You know, this is always, unfortunately, Bear. It happens. It happens. Like I've tried to stay out of this dungeon because I don't want to get involved in politics and things like that. Right?
yeah, I don't blame you.
Look at it here. It's sort of self-destructed itself. You know what I mean?
You know, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard when you have a good thing, and good thing is depending on the chemistry and interaction of few people, and eventually things fall apart. Now, mind you, I think if we want to be honest,
Sure.
it is Curly who should have had keys, because he starts the shows, runs the shows,
Sure.
administrates the shows. Narc does more what I do. He's a sidekick, okay? And you know what? He does contribute with the clips and everything, and he's a important part. But from the perspective of who is the host, it was always Curly. And I don't think this was fair to Curly. That's. I mean, now that everything cooled down,
settled down,
everything is settled. I feel this was unfair to Curly. He did mention that he would love to jump on AC3 live stream.
Sure, he's welcome on.
Of course, no, he's more than welcome.
Exactly, we love Curly.
So that's the drama. You know, to be honest with you, it's hard. I don't even take sides in this situation, because in reality, Narky and cousin Angelique and JL and Curly are truly a four that made the dungeon success that it was. And you know what? Not all necessarily. I try to explain to them that you, super chat, Archie.
Super chat. This is from Lai Vu, $10. Dear Archie and Bear, happy Saturday to you both and your families. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hope you have wonderful weekends. Thanks for the stream and Archieverse. As always, no matter what is happening, love, love, love. Thank you, Lai Vu.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What a beautiful, classy lady. So you know what, Archie? I don't even know. Like, if you ask me, Bear, what do we do? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This is not clear cut. You know, there are people.
Oh, we got Frank V in the crowd there. Frank, I actually uploaded your review to the Poor Pluto channel. Frank V, he's that guy in America. I met him in New York, who's got a beautiful collection. He has the he's got the beautiful Rolexes, Sea Dweller 43 two-tone, Sea Dweller steel, and also a Sky Dweller. And I think for a young man, shit, he's achieved a lot. Very successful. Very, 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 very successful guy.
Very true. By the way, Curly Frank says Curly found out he's valuable and got to his head. People get extra sensitive when they're gone. We're on the top. Don't chase, replace. Oh no, we don't chase anyone. Okay, we don't. This is not about, like, in all honesty, if you do not want to be on AC3 live stream, if you don't want to be on Dungeon, you just don't come. It's simple as that. It's not like you can force people to do what they don't enjoy. Oh, here's the guy who enjoys being part of Archieverse and being on live streams.
What's going on, boys?
Hey, Mr. Zeal, how are you, my friend?
What are we talking about tonight? I just hopped on. I haven't been watching.
Well, we're
NATO,
talking watches
here we
and drama.
go.
Watches and drama.
NATO, $3. Too many sets of keys. Time to change the locks. That's from NATO, $3.
I don't know. To be honest with you, NATO, what do you mean too many sets of keys? So what does that really mean? Like, be specific. Be specific. Like, should we now start taking keys away from people? I don't know. That's not really. I don't think keys. So taking keys away or giving keys solves any problems here. I think we have a conflict of strong individuals, conflict of two really, really.
I think, like you said, Bear, I think you've got two strong personalities there. You've got Narc,
Yeah.
you've got Curly. Narc says he needs Curly. Curly, Curly seems he comes from a background of organisation. He's an organised sort of guy. He wants to organise, run things. So, but I was listening to that. I watched a part of it, and the Mr. Smelly seemed to get really embarrassed, and then when Curly came back on, and I just thought, wow, this is
Well,
just...
you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Basically, I do want to address, because there are these people who are looking for any opportunity to put a doubtful thoughts in the mind of those around Archie, that they're there to steal the leads and they are going to watch Nicholas and all the other bullshit you hear these days, like Timmy stole the leads. Like, you know what? To be honest with you, the whole idea of
No, I heard that. I heard the
leads-
second. I heard the second chapter 2 from yesterday, and I heard what you were saying with OC.
the whole idea of turn. Can I finish my thought? Don't interrupt me.
Sure.
When I want to say is that when you actually have a handful, maybe 6, maybe 10 people really donating. That's all we have. When you're looking who donates to Archie Luxury, live stream and Dungeon, there is. What do you think, Archie? Dozen people really?
Sure.
But no, I'm asking you. What do you think? How many people are donating?
Yeah. Look. We have the Tanzio. He's a big guy.
I'm not going to mention the names because
No, probably about 10. I reckon 10 to 20. 10 majors and 10 minors. Okay.
Okay, so that's it, really. Those are Archibald's fans. Those are people.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere. Who wanted to go, they're gone. It's not like there is absolutely no idea of stealing leads and any of that. Who are you going to steal? CB, 10?
Yes.
Like, come on. Nonsense.
Tanzio, $10. The best part is them naming leads that have left. People come and go, folks. We move on. There's some people in the Archieverse that have been here for years. We ain't going anywhere. Very
And
loyal.
I found that really funny, because they're like, oh, you know, Tan's gonna get bored and he's gonna leave. I'm like, you guys not know I've been here since like fucking before 2018? Like what are you talking about?
Yes.
You know, and Jin is back, and a lot of people are back. Like it's, you know, people came here, like it's like we're from before the time of, you know, whoever you're naming that might have been a flash in the pan, is what I'm saying. So, like, you know,
their tactics stand. Even though OC shows up last night, and we were really happy to see him, you know, in a dungeon. We invited him to join us. We love OC. He's a wonderful guy. He basically reminded us that there was never a war, that was just a fiction of our, maybe my mind.
Sure.
Ultimately, war never happened. He always has the best interest of Archie Luxury and Archiverse. He did so much to help us, after all. I actually did more damage to you, Archie, than he did. And in reality, he is basically opened my eyes that the war is not happening and never happened.
Sure.
And you know what? To his defense, he is the most intelligent man in the Archiverse, so we have to take that very seriously. There's no question about it. So we invited him to chat, but for some reason he did not want to do that. He made few comments and so on. I just want to say, OC, you're so welcome in our world. You truly are. We love you, OC. We want you to be with us. Apparently, I begged him to come to produce your show, and you know what? Maybe I had the reasons, because he's so smart and so good and so capable. And that's that, man. There was absolutely no war. Oh, fuck me, that.
I think Bear Clooney can read this one for us.
Ooh, Tanzio Asario, $100. The leads, folks, the leads. Bear Clooney sinking all the $100 super chats. Leads.
I found that so funny. I was like, what are they on about? Like, you know, it's like the stream would be like it would just be Archie, unfortunately, just talking to himself if Bear wasn't here. Like what are they on about? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was literally laughing my ass off.
Then that's what they want. That's ultimately that's what they want. They know that if they get rid of Tan and Bear and so on, Archie eventually is put in situation that he doesn't have sufficient support.
But the reality, Bear, is it's bigger than any 1 or 2 people or 10 people that are, you know, and they named a lot of names, and a lot of them are your friends and my friends and other people's friends. And look, the point is that, like, it's a lot bigger than one individual. The only individual that actually matters here is Archie Luxury, and that's who we, you know, come to see, come to watch, you know, come to troll, and whatnot. And yeah, like, look, time moves on, guys. People move on. New people show up. Like, I've been here for years. Like, I've seen the ebbs and flows. It's not ending tomorrow, guys. Come on.
Oh, you know what? When they talk about the wars, they forget that Archie had the wars in the past. There were some vicious war, Landy Hunter war with the TGV war. You know, come on. There were wars that these fuckers never even heard about. And Archie managed to survive them all. Super chat from
Time to unwind. £1.80. Bear, do you like shortbread biscuits? I do. Of course, Bear likes shortbread biscuits.
I love shortbread biscuits.
Premium shortbread in those metal tins. Thank you.
So we had original Kermit, right? Again,
yes, we did, sir.
We're gonna do now another diver.
Yes, sir.
And this time we're gonna do modern version of Kermit.
Oh, the Cermit. This is the Cermit. This is the ceramic version, 41 mil. What a beautiful watch.
Still sticker on the clasp.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful watch. Do you wear that much? No.
I'm committed to wear it more. This is why I'm even showing it today, because ultimately it wouldn't be here if I don't plan to wear it, right?
Yes.
So this is Kermit, or some people call it Starbucks, modern version of Kermit. There's a lot of things I love about the modern sub, the latest 41 millimeter. There's one thing I'm not too crazy, and that would be the clasp, which
it's a bit big. You're saying?
It's a bit big, Arch. That's my opinion. Love the green. I got to
grab these super chats. We've got some big super chats here. Tanzio, $5. The leads are sinking fast. They're flying out the door. It's Judgment Day, folks. Time to pick up your lyrics. From Tanzio, $5. And here we go. AD Never Calling. $20, Bear. Got to play that music? No?
He loves, that's his favorite. I think one of the reasons he does 20 is exactly because of that.
Hi, Arch. I'm one of the last remaining leads. I'd like to officially announce I'm available to steal, and my wrench is up for sale at the original OC. Please send all offers to patrickphilippe1000@gmail.com. Nice one, Arch. Thank you so much.
Arch, can you bring the Jonathan Quail Higgins III comment up? I think it's a good comment. I think deserves for you to see it.
Here we go. Jonathan Quail Higgins III. I'm totally irrelevant to this channel, but the moment you let leads dictate who will be allowed on your show and who not, you are in trouble, Archie.
We know that.
Fair call. I must say, when I was in partnership with the other side there, I actually dished Higgins, and I got to be honest with you, he's turned out to be a very strong supporter now.
Higgins is probably one of the better situations and things that happened in the last month, joining the Archie Luxury live streams, bringing his exceptional watch knowledge to the shows. He has this strange...
By the way, Bear, I want to make it official now. Any of the leads who have left, please super chat the reasons for leaving Archie Luxury. The leads that have left. Can the leads come super chat the reasons? Share your grievances. Share your grievances. Tell me what I did wrong, because HMS Concrete is sinking. Okay, it's sinking, and let's be totally honest there.
Look, Archie, I had a great conversation with Higgins on the live stream yesterday. We did for 3 hours. You know, he's, like I said, he's more than welcome to join us anytime. I love his, great watch talk with this guy. He brought a lot of value to the punchers, I think, yesterday.
Very quickly, Playboy Hefner, $10. Bear, you need to have tact. You interrupt people just as much as anyone. There's no point in asking if you can finish your point to then say, don't interrupt me. Nobody acts like that towards you. Look, Bear keeps the continuity going. Sometimes we have some poisonous guests. We've got to rein them in a bit. Bear tries to... I'll be honest with you, Bear. We need somebody to be the bad guy. I've asked Bear to do that job. Sometimes someone's a little bit pushing their narrative. We just got to cut it. It's just so that we can ultimately...
Well said.
It's a hard job. No one's ever going to be happy with that.
What Playboy says, I understand what he's saying. However, it has to be done. Super
chat. Tanzio, $50. The leads guy, all the big donors are gone. There's no more super chats coming in. No more panelists. Narc has stolen them to join other channels.
Very good. Thank you, by the way, Tan. Much appreciate your support, man.
Hey, Bear, I was also going to, when we get a bit flat later on, Bear, towards the end of the...
I do want to acknowledge one important thing.
Yes,
in the aspect of Jonathan Higgins. A return of Mr. GMT contributed to return of some great supporters of this show. The two that come to mind is Higgy and, let's say, Toyota Mo. So I do want to thank Mr. GMT, not just for his presence, not for his contribution as a panelist, not to his contribution as the donor on Super Chats, but as well as someone who brings his supporters to our show. Great guy, great guy. Super Chats, Archie, Super Chats.
Super Chats. And we've got Naki here. Hello, Nark.
Hi, boys.
Hi, Naki.
AD never calling $50, Bear. $50, Nark. Arch, I love you so much. I've decided to. Arch, I love you so much. I've decided to cancel my Lyrique deposit and send it to you. Nice one. Great video. That's from AD.
Come on, say the ending. Say the ending at least properly, please. Come on.
Nice one, Arch. Great vid.
There we go. All right, we got more super chats. Keep going.
That's that, Archie. That's what we need. Dan is right. The Archism.
Here we go. Time to unwind £1.80. Bear, Kermit looks superb on your wrist. It does indeed there, Bear. It looks amazing. Kermit.
Thank you.
Kermit.
Thank you.
And we got Tanzio, $50. Narc said it's not sustainable, but in a hot city like Darwin, the Slurpees are flowing nicely, so the big donors will be around still. Recession-proof, Narky.
Tanzio.
Recession-proof.
Thank you very much, Zeal. Thank you, sir.
It's not sustainable, Narc. It's not sustainable. We can't.
You are too easy, my tubby friend. You're too easy. I knew it would work.
He's like, it's not sustainable. $200 a night.
She loves you,
yeah.
Super chat from the legend.
Ooh, BBW.
Here we go. Doc BBC, $5. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. AC3, circa 2018. Now just as relevant as ever. We ain't going nowhere. AC3 ain't going nowhere.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Too easy, Tang. You're too easy. Now give me a Slurpee.
And we've got AD never calling, $10. Original OC. Contact me at patrickphilippe1000@gmail.com.
Now, you know what they're doing, Arch? They're actually going after Bear. This is their plan. I know this for a fact, right?
Yeah.
You know, OC never insults you, but they're going. Yes. They're going to try to ruin your panel. Bear, Tanzio. So there's people in the chat going after Tanzio. Why the fuck are you super chatting? The guy Archie doesn't appreciate you. They're playing mental games.
Mental games, guys. Okay, look, Narc. What these guys don't realize is this show that you guys are watching today. If I wasn't there in 2018 actually keeping the super chats afloat, Archie would be back in waste fucking management, guys.
Yes.
Like, so if that's what you think that, oh, he's so fickle that he'll leave, like, scroll back to 2018.
Tanny, I'm not saying it's working. I'm saying that's what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's so funny. I was just like, I talked to Bear last night, like, holy fuck. Right. This is the funniest thing I've seen like all night.
When OC says something like, on Crappy's interview, he goes, AC is normally well-adjusted, and Crappy goes, if you think he's well-adjusted, you've got mental problems. Mm-hmm. Look.
Super chat coming in fast.
Big guns. Big guns, $20. Play the song, please.
Somebody actually wants the song. Holy shit. Thank you.
And we've got another one here. Madman! Madman's a really good friend of mine. $20. Hashtag sinking concrete boat fund.
And he gets the song as well.
I love you, Madman. Thank you so much there. And we got Tanzio, $10. Curly, please contact me at tangelic@hotmail.com to steal my lead. If Bear leaves, I'm sure Rudy Dobson will start super chatting again.
You know,
And
most
you-
of these fucking people would not even know who Rudy Dobson is and why is he
The
relevant.
original super donor. He was the original super.
You know what? You know what, Dan? Fuck these fucking guys. You know, they have no idea how deep rooted Archie Luxury is. They have no concept, you know. The temporary appearances are not going to change the reality. We're not going fucking anywhere. We're not leaving Archie. And we're not sinking with Archie. We're gonna float. We're gonna float.
Another song coming up.
Oh shit!
Here we go. AD never calling. Patrick Philippe, $50. Arch, if getting rid of that song means getting rid of Bear, let's get rid of Bear.
Oh come on! You know you love it. You love it. Thank you very much, Patrick. You're a good man.
Hello, Tan. How are you?
I am good. The flash in the pan, Bear. The flash in the pan. It's like people who've been here, people who've been collecting watches for 2 years, or people who've been here for 1 year, are trying to tell you how it's going to go. That people who've been here for like 7, 8 years are going to be leaving because they're on a spreadsheet and get a phone call. Yeah, I guess.
By the way, I like the energy level, Tanzio.
Yeah, I didn't understand 80 never calling's comment.
You,
Here we
Narky, stop licking boots. Stop licking boots, Narky.
Your energy level's gone from a 3 to a 6 now. You read every comment, Tanzio. You're so sensitive.
AD never calling, $2. OC, I go to the highest bidder. There we go. I got to tell you, Memovox.
I like this comment.
Rudy Dobson was not and never will be a lead singer. Same story with O'Sheen.
Oh, Canadians are coming to our rescue.
Look
Canadians
at this.
are coming
11,
to our
7, 11, 05, $28 Canadian. Curly, please come back. You can steal all the leads. We love you, Arch. Great vid.
I love my Curly. Where's my Curly?
Thank you very much, 7-11-05. We
7-11.
appreciate that, my Canadian brother.
7-11-05.
Very nice. And you know
I've
what?
I've got to go now. Have a good stream.
Are you
doing the dungeon when we finish after show or no?
I won't be here. I'm stepping out. Look,
okay.
I need my Curly. Curly is the person who runs the dungeon. I'm just look. I love doing it with Curly. We push each other's buttons. Sometimes he goes overboard.
You were wrong yesterday.
No, I was wrong, but his response was disproportionate to what I did to him. So he overreacted.
No question about that, but you were wrong for what you did.
Should I lower his volume? No. Should he have cut the stream? No. So we're both wrong.
You were first wrong.
You were both wrong.
Nah, you were wrong.
We're both.
Nah, you were wrong.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Tanzio, $5. 7-11-05. Sell me your 5212 for the love of Christ. I'm dying here.
So that's the guy that has the
he has it. He's in Canada too, so I'm trying to get him to sell it to me. So I messaged him. I said, hey man, if you're looking to sell, let me know. I'm a buyer today, please and thank you.
Buyer. He's a buyer.
Buyer.
I love these buyers. Lai Vu, $5. Going to miss Curly mispronouncing so many names. Somehow he always got mine right. We will miss Curly. Yeah.
Of course we will. Well, no question about it. But you got to do what you got to do. I mean,
Man's
we
got to do
can't-
what a
we
man's
can't-
got to do.
Yeah, we can't force people to do what they don't want to do.
Here we
Right?
go. AD never calling $10. Anyone remember what the cutoff is for super chat refunds? Love
His
him.
name is
love him.
1105, not 711.
Oh, 1105.
So Bear, the leads are super chat button's not working today. The leads have left. They've left the building.
There was, you know what, Tan, to be very honest with you, Archie has never been too pushy about it anyway. What people want from Archie is impossible. Okay? Ultimately, we cannot change Archie. Archie is this guy next to
50-year-old man. He's a 50-year-old man. 50-year-old man.
This guy. And this is the problem, Archie. I came to that realization.
Yes.
They want you to become corporate. They want you to be the guy that sets up a great web page and guy that has the corporate list and calling the donors and sucking up to them. And then you have the merchandise and all other bullshit that comes with these corporate fucking YouTube channels.
Yes.
The reality is you're one guy. One
Yes.
guy doing your thing. And as that one guy doing that one thing, you did okay. You did okay.
Yes.
You made a living. You created a fan base. You gave a life to so many other channels.
Yes.
And you know what? You are, without any doubt, horological legend. That cannot be taken away from you by hater, by fan, by anyone. That's who you are. Archie, just do what you want and what you can. You know what? The day comes that you are going to say something to stroke someone's ego for money is the day you're not Archie Luxury anymore. If the guy paid you $100 and he has a piece of garbage watch or piece of garbage collection, you will tell him that. Because you're not a bleached cunt. You're not a guy who does, if you do that, you lose your core support. And core support sometimes is more important than anything else. Talking about core support. Super
Tanzio, $5 Californian. Curly, Narc, Angelic, Dream Team on the Dungeon. Hope you guys are reading this and keep the party going for the punters that enjoy their show.
And I do want to mention something to Curly, who completely unnecessarily created this pressure that they need to produce the money. Never once has Archie actually brought as a question, are they making money? Every time he would ask me how are things on Dungeon, his question was, are they having fun? That's it. That's it. Archie gave them a platform to have a fun. If money comes, money comes. Eventually it will. That's the point. There's no fucking pressure. There's no pressure. But for some reason, being competitive as he is, he basically put this pressure on himself. You guys were not meant there to make a living for Archie. You are there as an extension of Archieverse, bringing our fans, bringing our people to that platform to have a great fun and talk about anything they want.
Here we go. AD never calling, $20. Number one, Narc was and is 100% wrong. 2, what's the point of GMT? 3, AC3 is king, unless I get a better offer from AC4. Going out to dinner. Have a great stream. Fuckaroonies.
Enjoy your dinner with your beautiful wife, dear friend, and thank you
so
for
much.
your friendship.
Patrick Philippe, I got to tell you, it was an honor to meet you. There we go. Here we go, guys. We've got the next one coming on here. ABC, £5. This message goes out to Doc BBW. Used to be my homie. Now you act like you don't know me. This message goes out to Doc
You know why?
BBW.
Because the Doc doesn't have a WhatsApp any longer. So
oh, that's what's happened. Sorry. Yeah, because he's got his old phone. Fuck. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, but it's true. I've met the Doc himself. Eccentric as Fike. Tanzio, $5. This is correct. You cannot. This is correct. You cannot forget JL, class act and core member of the dungeon.
Yes, 100%. The quiet in the background, a guy who gives support in every aspect of the world, a wonderful man, pure class. We love you, JL. Thank you for who you are. You are true star of the dungeon and Archivers, and a great supporter and a great friend. Thank you, sir.
100%.
I don't know, Bear. If you had left, I mean, the super chats would roll in, but you know.
You know what? I'm not leaving Archie until Archie tells me to leave.
My 600-pound life on the way to being a ton, featuring Curly, $3. It's time for my sponge bath.
Time for my sponge bath.
Curly's quite good looking guy. I was surprised when I saw Curly. He's quite
He's okay. He's okay. He's not that good looking.
He's okay. He's very cool. We got Diggler, Dirk Diggler in the house. Diggler is in the house. Diggler.
He managed to make me laugh.
Dirk Diggler. Dirk Diggler. There we go. We got the Diggler in the house. I got to tell you, Dirk, I wanted you on the boat, man. I loved you on the boat. We wanted you on the boat. And those ribs were good. The ribs were really, everybody loved his ribs, by the way.
Ooh, sounds good. You guys had some ribs on the boat?
We had ribs
when
on
Archie
the
was
boat. That was a good.
Very nice.
Where were you, Archie?
That was in LA. With AC Morgan. AC Morgan.
Very nice. Sounds great. So what else, boys? What's going on?
I think it's a time for another diver.
Another diver.
Ooh.
Let's get the divers out there.
When are we doing another live collection review?
We've got the James Showcase watches. I wanted to do that one soon.
Well, did you ask him when can he participate?
I will send it now to James.
Well, this is a big boy. This is a big boy, Archie. This is a big boy. I gotta fix the bezel, because I like it perfectly fit. Okay, so this is a big, thick fucker.
Deep sea.
You know what? It's funny how the light doesn't make it blue.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, it's a James Cameron, but it looks black.
Yeah, it's James Cameron. It's a bad fucking lighting. Maybe it's a fake. Maybe it's a fake. Call Diego to tell us if it's fake. So this is a big fucker, okay, Archie? And it's a diver. But, you know, this is a previous version, not a fully balanced one with a bracelet that's not perfect. But, okay, it's not bad. What do you think? On a bear?
44 mil, isn't it? 44 mil.
Yeah. It looks okay on bear.
And what are they going for on the secondary market? These are a relative bargain.
They are at retail on the secondary market.
It's still expensive. It's not cheap.
It's not a cheap watch to begin. There's no cheap Rolex. There's no cheap modern Rolex. That's the bottom line. But what do you think, Archie? Does it look okay on bear?
I actually think these are very, very much sleepers. And that's the non-James Cameron.
It's very light, Paul. It's made of aluminum. Okay. I like this watch. Okay, I like it.
Yes.
Because it's a big, fat, heavy, and beautiful, just like me. Sexy.
What's happening, boys? How's everyone? Can everyone hear me well?
Man.
No worries. What's going on?
Stop sleeping at the wheel, Pontus.
Ponte,
Yes,
super
I got to
chat and
tell
a
you.
question. We have
Tanzio, $5. Question for the panel: Deep Sea Challenge versus Omega Ultra Deep. You know what? I'm almost going to say Omega because I love the colors of the bezels and the dials.
Which one do you like the best? Do you like I like this one here, the blue on the NATO. Looks pretty cool.
I love the orange. Orange! I'm a 70s boy. I love my orange.
So
GMT,
do you
what do you
prefer
guys think?
that or you prefer Rolex?
Actually, we got a good super chat in here.
Well, can you answer the question?
Yes, I got to be honest with you. That orange just pops, man. I love the orange.
You would take that over the Deep Sea Challenge?
I don't like titanium. You understand?
I understand. Also, the size is ridiculous, right?
Have you seen the price of the Rolex, but it's so expensive.
It's
How much is
stupid.
it? Bear,
You
how
know
much is it in
what?
Canadian? In Canadian, how much is this one's 15.8 Canadian. How much is the Deep Sea?
30
The Deep Sea
something.
Challenge.
30
It's
something.
ridiculous.
Jesus.
Dude, I would take this. I wouldn't take either one, Tanzio. To be very honest with you, they're all fucking ridiculously big. But if I am forced to take one, I would be going for the Omega.
Here we go.
Oh.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. Timepiece Esquire, $5. Very interesting super chat just come in here. AC3, by the way, full screen for me. Full screen for me. I want to show you. This was the pen that I bought off Timbo. This was the Mont Blanc.
Nice.
Okay.
That's nice.
AC3,
I
did
love
you ever?
Mont Blanc. I love Mont Blanc. I'll show you, Archie. I'll show you my collection of 3 Mont Blanc watches after that I
Okay.
love.
AC3, did you ever pay Tim for his pen? How can you expect him to consider coming back to the show if you won't ever pay him for the pen? That's stealing. Very interestingly, this is the thing that's so interesting. See, he's a very loyal.
Archie, is it interesting?
It's interesting that Timmy didn't say, I just want to let everyone know Paul has paid in full. I paid
I think that's
I
interesting.
paid before Christmas. Paid him off in full. In fact, let me get the PayPal paperwork. Do you want me to get the paperwork? Bear?
Don't waste the time, Archie. That's boring. That's not a good content.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Please.
Please. I think we got Curly coming on. Curly's coming on now. Is that Curly?
He can let himself on. If
Yeah,
He can come on.
Yeah, actually, he
can
can let himself on. How do we know?
No. He gave up the
Did
keys. He cannot get himself. So letting you know that. Just ask him to show you the face in the back room.
Yeah,
It
just
looks,
show the
in my-
face.
what it says, it looks like it is him. So
He has no access anymore. He gave up the keys and deleted the StreamYard.
which is very sad, to be honest.
JDIDX, $5. Dungeon, Haka, Narc, and Curly Q, 2 alphas pushing limits. Dungeon beat with both.
We can do it another way. We can have the super chat and we can put us on the side here, on the sidebar.
I don't know, Bear. I still see his access in StreamYard as an admin. So
I'm
so
only
it's
saying
still
what
there.
he
Okay.
texted me. He texted me last night that, so I don't know if it's true or not. So I don't know.
no, I can still see him as an admin. I see his email here, so he
Okay,
could probably
then I don't know
he
what
could
to
probably
say.
let himself on. But if not, Curly, show your face in the background. We'll let you on. But I'm pretty sure you can let
because
yourself
we
on.
want to be very careful because you click on the 3 dots, right? Just out of interest, that guy who came on the other day, I was in the process of clicking on the dots and it looked fucking real. But
yeah, see, it's him. He can let himself on. It's him.
okay.
There you
Are
go.
you guys still talking watches, or can I take?
Hey,
Let's
boy.
go,
You got 8
Curly.
minutes.
Let's
You
go.
got 8 minutes, guys.
Everyone loves you here, man.
One
You gotta
second,
understand this.
super chat, just a super chat from Stuart Crook.
Stuart Crook, £2. £2. I'd sooner a Yachtmaster than one of those Omegas. Ooh, good point. I'd tend to agree with that.
Well, I agree with that as well.
Rolex is okie dokie.
Here we go, boys.
Looks, throws, catches, hustles, part of one big team. Bats himself the livelong day, Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, and so on. This team don't feel, what is he? You follow me? No one. Sunny day, stands are full of fans. What does he have to say? I'm going out there for myself. But I get nowhere unless the team wins.
Team.
Was that Narky?
This is you know, Mr. Smelly is you know, he's only got 40,000 subscribers, right? So it's
That's not
okay.
much.
It's okay to interrupt him. It's okay to not listen to nobody. It's okay to make lies and fucking bullshit and narratives after you fucking make a fool out of everybody on the panel. That's okay. Okay? But let's see. How about this guy? How about this guy? Is this okay to do to this guy? Let's see. I got a lot of clips here, so give me
Super
one
chat,
second.
boss.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. AC3 had a Hall of Fame with Tim, Marco, JJ, and the Shroom. What did he do? He took a baseball bat to the team and hurt his own pockets in the meantime.
Yeah. Set this narrative. Square this away, Narc. Square this one away. Okay? Mr. Smelly, you can interrupt him. You could act a fool. Okay? How about this guy?
Oh, nice.
Hey, Yup
Yacht
Master.
Master. Yeah.
Pink zinc, like Craig McDermott on the cheeks.
Know that you had that.
For Nico
What do
to
you
give Archie a nice
What do you think of the
bite.
Yup Master, Nico?
It's all right. I like this.
Hey, Nico, have you ever watched that that channel?
What I don't look away, I fucking have to look away.
Just so you know, this is a clip that he decides to play when we got a guy that comes on for the first time in I don't know how long, okay? This is what he decides to do in slow motion, okay? This is appropriate. This is I'm the one that's unstable, huh? I'm the one that needs mental fucking help, right?
Unhinged.
A
Unhinged.
million subscribers, and this is what you decide to fucking
You're
play.
unhinged, sir. You're unhinged.
Oh, damn.
Nico, look at Nico.
Oh, fuck me. Dad.
Baywatch.
Fuck me. Dad.
Look at
the
Nico.
fuck
You gotta
is
see
going
Nico's
on here?
face.
This is literally.
Okay, that's enough now. That's enough.
All right, you hear who says that's enough? That's enough, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
enough. That's enough. Yeah, fair enough. That's enough.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me get the super chat. Trooper, $5 Australian for Nico to
Trooper,
give
$5 to give Archie a nice plug.
No, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. He's got to keep going.
Upload.
Stream, yes,
Hang on, Nico's trying to show us.
Upload.
Plug on the next stream. There we go. Ooh,
Let's put
nice.
Nico up.
Okay, how about this? How about this? How about this? Now, that wasn't enough, right? That's not enough. I'm the one who's mentally unhinged, huh? You fucking loser motherfucker. I'm the one that's unhinged?
Well, let me say this to you, Curly. Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
Right? Let me tell you something honestly. No bullshit. I'm just going to have anyone who doesn't want to listen to this, just turn your headphones off for a minute. Curly, me and Bear would both back you over Narc any day of the week. If you
I'm
want me
not
to
here.
cut the
I'm not
cord-
here for that. I'm not here for that. I want Narc back.
Yeah,
Okay?
as long as you lick my boots.
No, I don't want anybody's boot like that. I want Narc back, but he's got to understand because
He's got to behave. He's got to be fucked.
He jumps around and he plays his narrative. This is what this is since the fucking beginning. This is the shit. Now, it wasn't enough, right? It wasn't enough before.
Super chat from.
Here we go. Timepiece Esquire, $5. Curly is another loyal panelist that AC3 is going to run off and doesn't appreciate. At least when you were drinking, you had an excuse for your bad decisions.
Okay.
Hey, you notice how Timepiece Esquire loves everyone that leaves you?
Yes. Yes.
It's interesting. I find it
Guys, we're backing up. We're backing up here. We got to get to
Okay,
the
NATO,
surrounded with some
$3.
good
Archie
fellas,
Luxury
man. That's
live
awesome.
stream, not another clip show. And we got Doc BBC, $5. Sorry, ABC, you still my homie, but I refuse to install WhatsApp tilde Mark Ultra guy quit feeding me LSD. Eccentric as Fike, thank you for the compliment. Huge compliment. No worries, Doc. We love you. No problems at all.
Same stream.
Here we go. JL, $31. Stealing the leads is true. OC invited Voulez-Vous and I to New York. Curly and Narc, be respectful and make up. Without you both, the dungeon is nothing. So true.
Yeah. Tell
So
me
true.
something I didn't know, JL. Genius.
Swinging
Here goes
Kangaroo,
the transfer.
$2.
Coming in
Only-
fast and furious.
Only thing missing is Bear washing his back. There we go. There we go. And Madman, $5. Curly, 2 wrongs makes the dungeon right. There we go. Madman, my good supporter.
I want you to pay to the attention to how he wrote right. There is a big
Right.
meaning behind that, boys. Big meaning behind that, boys.
Tanzio, $5. JL and Voulez-Vous invite me to New York City for some epic karaoke.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I'm
Go ahead,
not-
Curly.
Okay, here you go. This is same stream, same clips. Was told by the owner of the fucking channel to stop.
Yeah, they're all not
Hunt them,
fat.
hunt them down like a bloodhound. They used to say, hunt
They're all
the
skinny as
leads
fuck.
like a bloodhound.
Yeah, but look, he's drinking a Monster.
They're all skinny
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're all-
yeah.
and they're all eating.
Now,
too.
that's
They're all
not
fat,
Archie
but they're
taking
all
him
eating.
off the screen. That's him taking him off the screen.
Kangaroo, $2. I had no idea until the day after. Thank you, Stingy. Yes, Nico. Yes, Nico.
This is the maddest fucking.
Yes,
Is
Nico.
that a Rembrandt?
Right.
Is that a Rembrandt?
Gotta get some shit done. I need to pick someone up at the airport.
Yeah, see you
Okay,
around.
thank you so much for coming.
Now I got 8 more clips of example after example after example after example, and I'm not going to bore you with it. Okay? If he wants, he left this today in the afternoon stream. He leaves them up there with TW and crying crappie, and he decides to troll him instead of going up on the fucking, instead of going up there and helping fucking this. That's what he does. And as far as you fucks in the fucking chat that always knock, try working with him. How come he never fucking did anything in 14 days to entertain you fucking people? Okay? So now,
Look at this watch, Curly. This is a big fucker, just like you.
yeah, I'm not in the mood, Bear. If you want to
Curly.
come back, if you want to come back, hand in your admin keys, and we will fucking put shows on. You don't need admin keys to do what you do. Plain and simple. There's my apology to you.
Stop. We have something here very important, guys. This is very important. Curly is willing to go back to dungeon and administrate dungeon if Narc gives up his keys. So this is the bottom line. Pontiff, you and I obviously want Curly to run the dungeon. We don't
do.
want a
We
Narc
desperately-
gone. We
No.
don't want a Narc gone. What Curly does, he needs the keys. What Narc does, he doesn't need the keys.
Okay, perfect.
Make a fucking decision, Pontiff.
No. Hey, you misunderstand. He's got
Well,
to
you just
volunteer.
fucking said that.
No,
What
but
the
he's got
fuck?
to. No, he's
Are
got
you
to.
calling
He's
me
got to.
stupid? Are you
Not
calling me
there, not
stupid?
at all. He's got to come here and voluntarily give him in, and he's got to admit that he can't control himself. Plain and
Well,
simple.
Well,
And I've got 8 more
you
examples up
you
here.
can take the man's keys, but you should not take man's pride. You're wrong there.
Well, then
I'm sorry, Curly.
Well, hey, listen, Bear. When I did it before, not only did I have pushback from almost everybody, but also Tanzio here. Narc, you got to do Narc. Work it out with Narc.
Tanzio,
I can't work it
$5.
out with him.
AC3, make a decision on the keys live on air. Stop being a soft cock. Let me tell you this, Bear.
Archibald, take control. Take control. Make a decision.
The man can't control himself, plain and simple.
I'm happy to give Curly keys and remove Narc's keys now. I don't fucking mind. This is really upsetting to me because I love the shows. I love the shows. For example, Sirocco, I've gave him keys. He doesn't want the keys. Well, I'm going to take that request away from him. He doesn't obviously want them. We have got I got my good friend Lux report. He wants keys. He does work for me. That's fine. We got Tan. You deserve keys. Who's Babs Peter? Who's Babs Peter? Do you know who the hell that is?
Curly, who is
GMT.
Babs
That's
Peter?
GMT. No, it's GMT.
You know what?
Oh, he's
Stop
good. He's
for a
good.
second, Curly. Can we be fucking productive? Who is Babs Peter?
It's
I have
GMT.
no idea.
Archie, just be careful on doxing people's
Yeah.
shit. So just
That's their
That's
emails.
all right.
That's their emails, Bear.
yeah, just be
Okay,
careful.
so that stays. Next one.
Okay, I got a list of them too. So he stays. Okay, we got
The list is
Just
fine.
don't dox it. Just say it, but don't dox it.
Curly,
Archie,
I
the
want,
list
I want to hear the
D&D
list.
rough.
I
Who's
want to
D&D?
hear
That's
the fucking list.
narc. That's narc, right?
Next.
Okay, we'll remove that then. Okay.
You're misunderstanding what I'm asking then, because all you're gonna do is
Curly,
you're gonna put me in the
can
same
you
place.
fucking let the man run his fucking channel?
All right, fine.
I'd rather just get rid of that and not have. Look, you are 100% right. What you say is a fucking 100% right. He drives me nuts at times. Okay.
So Curly,
going,
just to confirm, the druff one is narc, right? Druff, not doxing the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
And
So Archie, that's the
everybody
one.
else is okay, Curly?
Everybody was fine, including him. I wanted to
Okay,
rephrase.
done,
I wanted to rephrase.
Done. This is Archie Luxury's decision. Done. Archie
got-
Luxury's decision. Done.
We got JL. We keep JL there. He's cool, right?
fucking he's most important.
Of course.
Yep.
We got Shot in the Dark. Does he really need the keys?
Yes, I love
Yeah.
Shot in the Dark, and he does come on, and he sometimes closes the shows.
We got
Yes.
Dodger.
Dodger,
of course.
absolutely.
Okay. We got Math. Oh, that's
No.
this.
I don't. Yeah, that's.
It's
This
Yeah,
is very important. This
is very good.
just did a pre-show.
Okay,
Yeah, this
and
is good.
we got Angelic. He's good.
Yeah.
Fucking
Angelic's
Cousin
good.
Angelic is a superstar.
Yep.
We got Bear. We keep him.
No.
I don't fucking have keys.
Kill it. Yeah, I told you.
I
do.
don't have a keys. I don't
You
want
do.
do.
I told you. You do.
I don't want keys.
Okay, nuke his keys. Nuke his keys. He doesn't use
Okay.
them. Just nuke them.
I
Because
don't
you can
want
end a
keys.
Okay. We got Mike the Snake.
He never uses them on a
He's in-
fucking.
Yeah, he's in co-host. He's
yeah,
in
just take his
Yeah.
keys away. No point.
Yeah, he's in co-host. He's not an admin.
He doesn't do shit with keys.
And we got the last one is Curly. Curly's there, of course. He's
Done.
very important. That's
Done.
it. That's it. That is done now. Okay, that's it. That's it.
All right,
That's
super
it.
chat, super chat, super
Yeah, so-
chats.
so
Did we
Can
get
you
Venetian?
set up
Did we get
can you
Venetian?
set up the live stream tonight in 2 hours?
Sure.
Thank you.
Curly Cutie, $5. I'm here for relaxation, so I'm fucking relaxed right now. Okay, I got to tell you, Curly, I'm very proud of
There's
what
more.
you
There's
do.
more.
on the
There's more.
Dungeon
Keep going.
Man.
Keep going. Keep going. There's
My
more.
600-pound life on the way to a ton, featuring Curly, $3.
Thank you, Narc. Another troll account of your
Fine,
dungeon.
I'm starting my own show on TLC anyway.
Thank you, Narc, for your $2.
Thank you so much, there, Narc, for your support. And we've got next one is Phoenician Cedar, $2. There's no Abbott without Costello.
I agree with that.
Keep going.
Yeah, but we gotta have some. I totally agree with Curly. I gotta be honest with you. Narc sometimes fucking pushes the envelope. Look, I'm fucking desperate to keep things that don't explain.
Archibald, you made the
That's it.
decision.
Decision,
Stop
that's it.
fucking explaining. You're the boss.
Okay, Timepiece Esquire, $5. Best part of the dungeon compared to this show is it doesn't have the two loud fatzos who contribute nothing and divert the show from watch talk.
Archie, that's us. Archie, that's us.
I know it's us. CB, $10. Narc is.
There you go. Sorry, I was off the board then.
Narc is medium legend hero. Narc for Senate. And we got Jeff Lane, $5. We love Curly.
Of course,
yes, Curly's
Curly.
done so much for the show. It's not funny.
It's interesting. He done for a show. I see so much of myself in Curly, and so do you, Archie. You know that. So
I love Curly.
It is what it is. Done. Done.
That's it. Done.
I think it's a time. It's a time for another diver.
Another diver. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to leave you gentlemen to watch talk and go do my homework.
Okay, Dad.
Thank you. Anything else we can do for you, just let us know, okay?
No, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
See
put
you
the
guys.
link in.
See ya.
Lai Vu. Oh. AD never calling. Here we go. AD never calling. Narc is the wind beneath Curly's wings.
Yep.
Yep, it's true. Yep. It's true. But I think it's best that we've done this now, Bear. That's the best thing we could do. That's it.
Archie, shut the fuck up. You made a decision. Don't be fucking pussy, okay? You don't need to keep talking, okay?
Okay, sorry.
This is another diver. Another
diver discount.
I called this diver at one point the perfect watch.
Oh, no date sub. Oh, that's the 40 or the 41?
You tell me.
Look at the class. You can see right there. It's simple.
Which one is it, Pontiff?
Come on, man.
40.
Come on.
It's the 41. 41. The bigger long class. The long class. The long class. Look at
Isn't that a perfect watch?
GMT, show us your watch. Show us your watch real quick, GMT. Show us your pen. There you go. There's a chunky monkey right there.
I'll show you I'll take it off the class so you can see how fucking chunky it really is. This fucker is big boy, man.
What's chunkier? Let's compare.
I think the Pam's gonna win. Look how big that is. Fuck. Okay, let me see bears.
Let's compare what's chunkier.
Okay, there's bears. And then we got.
I think yours is a little bit chunkier. I think by the looks of it. I could be wrong. I don't know.
And I think the Rolex has got sharper corners, whereas the Pam has got more curved.
It's very comfortable for a chunky
I love
watch.
the no date sub. Every man, guys, needs a Rolex. Remember that. Those are the words of the Pontiff. Every man needs a Rolex.
Every man needs a Rolex. Yes.
Do you think Watch Time Esquire would love me if I actually screw you, leave you, and would he then say Bear was awesome and too bad he left type of fucking thing?
I would like to know. He seems just so. It reminds me, Timepiece Esquire. It reminds me of that interview that Crappy did with OC, where OC was always so positive, but he was just so. Timepiece Esquire, $5. Curly is the conscience of the AC3 show. Bear is the kook. AC3 is the soul. Mike
the kook, not the kook. Cock.
AC3 is the soul. Mike the snake is the sensitive nipples, and I'm where all the da comes out, huh?
Asshole.
All the truth comes out. The truth.
Asshole. He's an asshole.
Yes. Phoenician Cedar, $2. Compare your girths, boys.
Okay. Let's do this. Shit.
Submariner.
Archie, yours isn't even a competition here. Archie.
Doesn't even compete.
The girths, boys. The girths.
Girth.
There you go.
Thank you.
We got one
CB,
more super chat.
$5. Every man needs a Rolex and every curly needs a narc.
Very true. Very, very true. You know, Archie, I don't want people to misunderstand that this is favoring someone because of personality or anything.
Sure.
It's a truly understanding who does what.
Yes.
I don't need the keys. What I do doesn't require keys. What you do requires
No. Bear, I'm actually very happy you gave the keys back because they're expensive. I got to pay for these keys. They're not free.
I know.
MX5, and if you don't need them, just tell me you don't need them, and it's best. It's nothing personal. It's just
exactly.
I can even give you the keys if you need them for a day or so, whatever, you know.
Arch, if you want to take me off because I won't be here, I will be here, but I won't be as active with the channel. You can take mine back if it's going to save you money. I'm more than happy to give them back.
Take it back or not?
If he doesn't want to use them, then there's no
because I
point
won't.
of having
The only
them.
reason why I'm saying it is because I won't be able to.
Mr. GMT, if I understand correctly, does pretty much what I do.
Yeah. Fair enough. Done.
I want to save
Here
you
we
money.
go.
Arch. I don't
MX5
want-
NC $3. Bring back Cameron and his mother, please. Who's Cameron and his? Oh yes. What's his name? Yeah.
Read this one,
Archie
please.
live stream. 210 viewers. Smash the upvote for the Tip Top Snack Bar.
Upvote.
Very important. Do it.
Stuart
and you
Crook,
won't regret it.
£2. The Yachtmaster Rhodium is the ultimate sleeper.
It's been a sleeper, even bigger sleeper before. Then it kind of gained popularity. Then it kind of again went into a good deal. Is it gonna ever explode? No. But it's a good buy. You're gonna do okay. You're gonna do well with Yachtmaster.
Nothing wrong with that, Bear. Doing well, doing okay. Playboy Hefner, $5. GMT looks like he's just out of high school without facial hair. Stay sexy. Stay sexy.
Stay sexy, brother.
I'm just going to go to the toilet break.
Can we do full screen for 1 second
break.
on Mr. GMT to see how sexy he is?
There we go.
Okay, that far. Jesus.
He's a very sexy man.
I'm just going to the toilet break. I'll be right back.
Don't be fucking long. I don't want to fucking talk here alone without you.
You're not alone. We got GMT.
No,
we got.
I forgot.
So GMT, are you not going to be able to join the nightly stream, the Australian stream?
Yeah, I will be. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, so you could have still used your keys on that.
I got to bet. Hey, what's that?
You could have still used your keys on that.
Yeah, I normally did. I normally brought him up for it. I used to bring up all the super chats and that for him when he was.
But then you do need the keys, Mr. GMT. You do use them.
Yeah, I use them on the night show mainly.
But you use them more than many, so you do need them, brother.
Yeah.
I just wanted to save Archie. I just wanted to save Archie money. That's all.
No. He needs. If you're using it, then you trust me. There is a benefit. There's a benefit.
Okay. Yeah. Now, because I heard him saying he's going to save money, so I wanted to save him money. That's all. As well.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go for another watch, guys. Can I go for another watch?
Go for another one.
Well, I'm gonna wrap up the diver section, and I'm going to go with the best diver of all times that was ever made. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, here. No, where the fuck did I put it? Where are you?
Did someone steal it without you seeing?
Oh, I see it.
There it is.
Yeah, I love this watch. It's a honeymoon. It's a definite honeymoon. It is my. Here we go. Look at the condition of that piece.
Okay, so you can see from the clasp, it's definitely different clasp.
Yeah,
that's your newest, isn't it? That's the newest one you purchased, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He has that diver extension, which our friend took it out for me. So it's in a box.
Okay, cool.
I love this.
Why did you
guys.
take that? Was it too chunky with the diver's extension? Is that why you took it out?
No, it's not needed. Everyone takes it out. It's just, you know what? If you're not really a diver, what the fuck do you need
What's the use of having it? Yeah. That's
Yeah, but he actually helped size the Royal Oak. The amount of Loctite in the screws of the Royal Oak, like, and he's a big guy, like, you know, he was pulling a lot of torque in the screwdriver just to even try to get it out. So we ended up using a Panerai screwdriver to actually get the screw out for the Royal Oak, so we could size the actual bracelet.
I see. See how what I love about this watch is its technical capabilities, yet look how thin it is for what it does. Look at that.
It's crazy.
You tell me another watch that is 1,200 meters, 1,400 meters, fucking how many meters? 1,220, I think.
It's a lot, put it that way.
and to be 40 millimeter and to be this thin. Does that exist?
What is a 14? What's the thickness? 14?
14 and a half? Same as a sub.
Oh, is it the same as a sub, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's only like 12.
It's good. I mean, this is the same capability, the same capability.
Oh, wow. It is too.
The same capability, brother. I gotta say something. The reason that this watch is so fucking awesome and hard to get, when they had them available in the ADs, in the cases, they were a little bit more expensive than regular sub. So people would go to the Rolex AD, and in their mind was like, why would I spend so much more money for this type of watch when I can get a sub instead? Not taking into consideration all the specifications about the watch and what makes this watch so fucking great.
You got a super chat here, bro. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Oh, date or no date sub if only one Rolex ever. Oh, no date. No date.
You like the symmetry of the no date more than the date. So you feel that if he had a one Rolex ever, like, and let's say it's a one watch, like, you feel that the date is just not needed, or?
If I am going, the question was between those two. If it's only one watch ever, we know what it is. I don't need to remind you.
Pepsi, baby. Is that Pepsi?
Beautiful. Absolutely.
That's not a diver.
No.
Now
There
we're
was
not
a
talking
question.
No, there was a super chat here for Barry. We read it already.
The diver of the moment is the greatest diver in the history of Rolex divers. Where the fuck did I put it now? Fuck you.
You're funny, man.
I have too many watches here. That's the thing.
Damn.
Isn't that beautiful, Archibald? Isn't that beautiful?
I still can't believe it's the same thickness as a sub. That just blew me
Look how
away.
thin that watch is. Super chat, boss. Super chat.
Tanzio, $5. Which of the following really have a point? Yachtmaster 1, Milgauss, or Mr. GMT?
There's no point for Mr. GMT.
No, I think Mr. GMT wins here. Because the other two have no point to me.
What's that?
The other two have 0 point. What's the point of a Yachtmaster 1? Like, what the fuck's the point of that watch? Milgauss, outdated. Metas movements are just, they're just better. And then GMT, he has all the point in the world. So we'll go with Mr. GMT on that one.
I don't know.
Another super chat, Archie.
Madman, my good friend Madman, $5. What's the watch I wore to meet AC3? I fucking love it too, Bear. Glad you added to the collection.
Thank you, Madman. Much appreciated.
He's a great guy, Madman.
There's one madman that loves me, and there's one madman that hates me. The madman that loves me is this one here. The madman that hates me makes very nasty comments in a comment section after the videos.
Oh, so there's two. There's two.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's apparently two bears as well.
I've seen there is a couple of bears.
I've been
they're
told
not named Bear, are they? They're not named just Bear.
I've been told
the bear. Probably. I don't know. These days you don't know who it is. It's very hard to tell.
It's okay. No big deal. No big deal.
GMT. I want to ask you something, Mr. GMT. Do you enjoy watching this stream? Do you get something cool out of it?
I've I've gotten a lot out of in the previous. First and foremost is I get awesome advice, which I've had when I've been watching all these shows. Second of all, I get to see all these awesome new watches that I'll never get my hands on, which I love.
Yes.
And third, and the most important out of all, is entertainment. It's through the roof, especially Arch, when you're firing on all cylinders. When you're firing on all cylinders, no one can touch you. Honest to God.
Thank you. Hey, that's so cool to say. It's good. It's good. Good to hear. Frank the Tank, $2. Bear, please post the Ali link. Alibaba link for your
Alibaba link for all your Rolexes.
And we got Tanzio.
Actually, the panelist and Zeal knows both. He knows my AD and he knows my gray market dealer.
Yep, absolutely. And if anybody wants all the dirt, come talk to me. You got my emails right here in the next super chat.
Tanzio, $5. Feel free to reach out to me to steal my lead at archieluxury72@gmail.com or bestofarchie@gmail.com. Response will be given in 2 to 3 years.
Okay, boys. I have a puzzle to be solved. If I show you this figure, and I ask you who this is and what is the watch that will follow, what would you say?
Is that Shakespeare?
No.
He's a very short man, isn't he, this guy?
So that's the first figure. That's the first part of the puzzle. I want to see if anyone is going to guess that in a chat or on a panel. We'll take a pause.
What's his name? He used to conquer a lot of places, isn't that right?
Yes.
French guy. That's my response here, guys. That's my response. It's not Archie's response. This is mine there on the screen.
No, I'm sorry, Tanzio.
I thought it was Napoleon GMT. Napoleon would have been a V.
Napoleon, yeah, that's the one. That's who it is.
This is one of my favorite people from the history.
Napoleon. That's right.
I'm going to say that's not Napoleon. That's not Beethoven. That's not Mozart. No. It is a very, very important figure in human history. But anyway, that's the first puzzle. Which watch will follow as a result of that? On a super chat from Madman. No, actually, more. Absolute Bore.
Absolute Bore, $2. The pervert of Penzance. Madman!
Hang on. What does it mean?
I think he's referring to the doll or the figure that you had up.
Oh, no.
Madman, $5. Only cheap fikes don't love the bear. Prove me wrong, fikers.
Yeah, well, the Watch Time Esquire is not cheap.
He's not.
So I can't say that all cheap fikers hate me. There's some that are not cheap that hate me. It's okay. I actually it kind of suits my ego being hated by non-cheap fuck.
Bear, let me ask you something. You've had some amazing divers there. If you were building a collection,
what
diver encapsulates everything? Building a new collection. What diver would you...
What diver would I use? I think everyone in this panel and in this chat would answer the same question.
Submariner.
No. The greatest diver of all. The Sea Dweller 4K.
Yes, great watch.
Fuck, I love it. I'm in love. I love.
Archie, is this a honeymoon or is this a marriage for Bear? What do you think? Do you think Bear's just honeymooning here on this Sea Dweller and is going to back the truck up to the Submariner? What do you think?
I think with Bear, it's a very tricky thing because he doesn't take them in water, does he?
No.
You don't take them in water at all?
No.
No water?
No. If I go to water, I have shitters for that.
He has a bath with a sponge cloth. The stick.
Well, we know. Actually, we know what you have.
Second part of the puzzle. Second part of the puzzle.
Oh, you got Jonathan Quail Higgins on the screen here. Great.
That's a good one, 10.
One of the greatest minds in human history. Second
Isaac
part
Newton?
of the puzzle.
Mm.
Also Serbian, by the way.
Serbian. Man, you're making this hard. You're making this very hard.
Dirk
easy.
got it. Dirk is
Dirk
the
got it.
first to got it. It is Nikola
Tesla.
Tesla. Nikola Tesla.
I see.
The man, Serbian man, who has given you the light, the electricity, the electromagnetic field. And the first figure that nobody got
I like this. Read
was
this out.
Isaac,
Super chat.
Isaac Newton.
Look
Isaac
at that, Archie.
Newton.
Okay.
Super chat, Tanzio, $5. Whose doll collection is better, Bear or GMT?
For starters, let's get a few facts
Question-
right here.
question
They're not
for
dolls. They're
everyone.
statues.
What is
statues
the
they want
biggest
to-
importance of Sir Isaac Newton, which in my humble opinion is one of the most important scientists in the history of humankind? What's the importance, guys? What
It's a
is
Milgauss.
the
It's a
name for?
Milgauss. It's a Milgauss. It's a Milgauss.
And yes,
Boom!
it is
There
the
you go.
Milgauss.
10 got it.
There you
Then
go. Woven
it's the
watches
winner.
over here. The self-proclaimed pontiff needs to read the super chat for us, please, and thank
Super
you.
chats. We've got super chats galore. Frank the Tank, $5. Bear, one sub only in the collection. Starbucks or no date? Date, sub, or Hulk?
Only one sub in a collection. My choice would be Starbucks, or I'd rather call it Kermit.
There you go. Sir Mitt for the win. All right, Bear, show us the watch.
Oh, sorry.
Ta-da-ta-da.
Oh,
There it is.
Milgauss. Wow.
Z
Hey,
Blue.
Bear, can we
It's
just
Z
check
Blue.
that serial number, Bear? I asking for a friend.
No, Archie, that's a good one.
Bang. I love that.
I like to put it on a 10-10 when I show it. 10-10. 10-10. 10-10, right? That's
Bear,
the
the,
best.
the
CB,
super chats are coming
$5.
in.
Bear, do you have a Sea Dweller 4000 pre-ceramic? If not, you need one to pair with the ceramic version.
You know, CB, I had it. I bought it from the same guy that I bought the 4K, but I sold it. I actually sold it and traded it rather. And I didn't like it because it was naked, did not have a box and papers, and I have
I did the same thing. I got rid of
I have a bit of a psychological issue with that, to be honest with you. But you're right. I still plan to get one full set. Love that watch. Love that watch. It would be beautiful to pair that one, the 4K, the SD43, which I have, and also the James Cameron. I think it's a great quartet of the watches that carry that Sea Dweller component.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, Milgauss, gentlemen, Milgauss.
Bear, I've got a quick question. Have you ever owned the Hulk? Have you ever owned the Hulk?
I have Hulk. I own the.
Oh, you have Hulk.
Yes.
Oh, you've got both. You got the Sermit and the Hulk.
Yes.
So do I, GMT. I got both
Oh,
as
wow.
well.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So does
That's a nice
Zeal,
combination to have.
my Hulk is investment. So that's the one I never wear.
Okay. Yeah.
My Daytona is investment. My Hulk is investment.
GMT, I'll wear the Hulk when you take me to the strip clubs of Darwin. I'll be slapping a
I'll
stripper's
take you.
ass with that watch on. Just for you.
Fantastic.
Super
Sounds
tough
like
you,
a
Archie.
plan.
Super duper chat. We got a super chat here from Tanzio, $5. Bear, should Rolex update the Milgauss to complete with the Omega Metas certified pieces? If so, how would you update the watch if you worked for Rolex?
Actually, the way I would update the Milgauss is going back to the honeycomb dial, to the original one with a bezel, fixed bezel, with a beautiful dial.
I'm gonna pull this up here, Archie. I'm gonna pull this up.
The original Milgauss is a beautiful watch, and it's too bad they don't follow that pattern, that aesthetic. Now, will they ever do that? I don't know. This is certainly unique, primarily because of the unique use of the green crystal. But gentlemen, look at that. Look at that. What do you guys say about going back to that original look?
Yeah, man.
Please tell me.
I'm with you all the way. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
AC3, your thoughts? Should Rolex go back to the 6541 aesthetic?
Here we go, Bear. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. Diver and Milgauss in one.
Question is this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the aesthetics of the modern Milgauss with a beautiful blue dial, green crystal, are better, or the original aesthetics that you see here on the picture?
I think they're two very different watches.
I agree, but what are you leaning toward?
You know what? I got to be totally honest with you. I really fucking miss my Z Blue. I miss
you
my
love
Z
that
Blue.
watch, you love it.
And mine was a really good condition one.
Can you tell me why do you love it? What are the reasons you admire them?
I think the thing I love most about it is number one, I always love blue. I'm wearing a bluesy. Okay. I love blue. And it's actually different blue to the bluesy blue. It's more of I like that blue. I love the orange hand, and I love the simplicity of the Milgauss. Like it's just a watch it's an enthusiast watch. It's not like a douchebag, like a Submariner. Everyone, everyone who wants a Rolex, they want a sub. But to get a Milgauss, it's kind of left of center. You know what I mean?
If you go out in public, everyone will know the sub, right? If you go out in public, not everyone will know the Milgauss.
The Milgauss is special. And I'll be honest with you, Bear, that is one of my watches that I really would love to get back. The Milgauss Z Blue.
Pontiff, some people tend to call the second hand on the Milgauss gimmicky and inappropriate for Rolex design.
Sure.
How do you respond to that?
Look, it's funky as I just love anything that is a little bit crazy like that. You got to embrace. I love it. I love it. You don't have to love it. You know what? I own two Milgausses. I had the black dial non-GV. I love that as well. But the blue, fuck. When I got the blue, man, it was.
What do you think about the green crystal itself and use of the green crystal?
Look, it's very interesting. It changed. Like it's an interesting thing to do. I wasn't a fan of it until I got it, and then I love it in the collection. I loved past tense. Sorry, past tense. Swinging Kangaroo $2. This question is for Bear. What you don't have?
I'll tell you what I don't have, and what puts me in a very inferior position from collecting point of view. As a collector, I think if you want to be a supreme collector, superior collector, you have to have in your collection at least one superior independent, and example from all three, or at least two from Holy Trinity. Vacheron, AP, and Patek. I think a superior collector will follow that path. I'm Rolex-centered hype collector, and nothing more than that. When it comes to enthusiasts and collectors of a true aficionados of the horology, you will see watches like Lange. You will see like watches like Patek. You will see watches like from Audemars Piguet, from F. Pigeon, from Vacheron, and so on. And this is where I feel that my collecting of the watches is lacking significantly. Super chats, fast and furious, man.
Tanzio, $5 panel. Who is the target market for the Yachtmaster 1? What is the value proposition to buy one of them? I think it's kind of the Submariner is like the boat. That's kind of like the, that's kind of the nitty gritty. The Yachtmaster, that's kind of the loafer shoe BMW convertible driving sort of guy. You know what I mean? A little bit. He wants to look like he's a Submariner owner, but he's actually a bit more polished and.
Well,
that's
talking about
more refined. Is that what you're saying?
Talking about Yachtmaster, we're gonna go with another watch now.
Here we go.
So Bear is on a yacht.
Yes.
Okay. It's not a cement boat. Not a cement boat. It's a yacht. What is he wearing? He chooses to wear.
Upside down. Upside down.
Oh, that is so beautiful, Bear. I got to tell you, man, that is
Yachtmaster.
That is
gold.
fucking beautiful.
That looks nice, man. Honestly, that looks really nice.
This is the watch that originally Stupid Bear, was shitting on when Jeff, the Rolex headquarter man, had it. And then I learned to love the two-tone watches. And this is one of my favorites.
Can I ask you a question? Is that when you got it in hand, you fell in love with it? Or is it through pictures, or is it through reviews? How did you fall in love with it? How did you
realization, the beauty. Listen, I always kind of were in and out regarding the Rolex watches, two-tone Rolex watches. I think Archie influenced me quite a bit on that. And I think he brought the perspective that it's a watch that has the frame and strength of the steel with a nice addition of the precious metal that adds to that luxury component of the watch. When it comes to that, when you start actually looking at them and you kind of eliminate the stereotype of that this is for those who cannot afford full precious metal, you start to realize the advantages of a two-tone. So I fell in love with primarily root beer, two-tone root beer. Then the next one was the two-tone Rolex Wimbledon fluted with the rose gold. And then this was the third one. But I also noticed that my affinity goes toward the rose gold, ever rose, with Rolex. It gives a certain warmth of the watch. It gives a certain copperish, warm feel. And I really love the contrast of the black matte dial, the red writing, and the size of the watch and how thin it is. And it truly looks remarkable on the wrist. So now we're going to show you the watch on the wrist.
And it suits you. Holy shit. It really does.
I really feel the same, to be honest with you. So this is when I sit in my Riva boat with amazing Lamborghini engine. I have a model, I don't have a boat, but I can imagine, I can fantasize, okay? And this is the watch that I love so much. Super chats, boss.
Oh, he won. Yeah, he went off camera.
Frank the Tank, panel, your opinions on Yachtmaster 2 Steel, a sleeper. Who wants to go first?
Give it to GMT.
Yachtmaster 2. I'm not a big fan of the Yachtmaster 2, but there isn't many Rolexes that I don't like. But yeah, I reckon it's a sleeper personally. You're all right. I think it's a sleeper.
You want to go on me?
For me, it's look, the Yachtmaster 2 is I think the two-tone is a bit cheesy. Like I don't really, it's a bit tacky to me. But I think in the steel it actually does work. So I would say if you like the aesthetics of the Yachtmaster 2, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't really have a use for the complication, but
yeah, that's the thing. The complication. Who can use that? Do you even understand?
Sirocco is the only one who could probably
Well,
use it.
it's a countdown chronograph. Okay, I'll give you my opinion of the watch. I love the watch. Okay.
Yes.
I don't like the value retention. I don't like the value, price position, but everything else about the watch I kind of like. My two favorite are the steel, complete steel and solid gold, yellow gold, like the one that
Prophet had. Yes, no.
Prophet had.
Yeah,
You know what? He carried that well, Bear. He really did.
Yeah,
I got to grab this super chat here. Frank the Tank, $2.
Can I finish my thought, if you don't mind?
Archie, we're doing that super chat right now, FYI.
Sorry.
And I would say that that you are right. The Yachtmaster 2 in steel is a sleeper, and I think it's going to really increase in the value if or when they actually discontinue it. There's not many people that purchased it, similar to like SD 4K. It's a type of watch that people were avoiding either for price or for, they were looking for any excuses, like Archie's excuse, I don't know how to use it. It is absolutely the highest complication Rolex that they make. It's more complicated than Sea Dweller, actually.
I thought the Sky Dweller was on par with it, no?
No. Rolex Yachtmaster 2, the countdown chronograph, is the most complicated Rolex. Yes. So it has a lot of positives. You do have to take into consideration its size, but I think this is the watch that has a future. My opinion.
Yes. Frank the Tank, $2. Panel your opinions on the Yachtmaster 2, a sleeper. Let me just throw in my quick, because everyone else has answered it. I think the Yachtmaster 2 is a great watch. It's funky. It's far out there. Fuck it. Let's be positive. I love it. Stuart Crook, £2. Yachtmaster name is bad. Should be Jet Ski Master. But that's how aspirational things are. You know that? People who want to have a Bentley, they buy a Breitling for Bentley. When they own the Bentley, you don't actually wear a Breitling for Bentley, you know?
Over 200 people watching, guys. Please.
How many upvotes have we got, Bear? What have we got?
Please,
wearing a t-shirt today, the Wolven guys. By the way, Tan, later on, when we can allow some car talk, I can show you. I've got a 1 to 18 garage to put my model into, Bear.
Don't kill the stream. Don't kill the stream. Sorry. There'll be days. There'll be days that I cannot.
Yeah, look. If we want to do toy chat, we'll go to GMT's channel.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that to everyone's attention. By the way,
how many guys probably like pumping your subscribers here, GMT?
Probably. I doubt.
I love toys. You know what? I love toys. I gotta tell you, I fucking love them. I wanted to set my.
I've done reviews on toys on my channel, Arch.
I fucking love it, man. You know what? Fuck it. We're here for a short time. I love toys. You know that? I love toys.
Should we jump
into your Supermans as well?
Should we jump into my favorite line of watches?
Oh wow!
Here we go. GMT, baby.
Should we jump into it? Let's see. Which one we're going to start with? Well, okay. Let's start with obvious choice. I'm going to kind of just do it in the same time. Pepsi, please. The one that Archie prefers is on Jubilee. And I hope Archie would buy this one because I think it would be amazing in his collection. The other one,
either one, Bear. I don't. Beggars can't be choosers. You heard that?
Yes. The other one is on the Oyster. The reason I love these watches is primarily because GMT is my favorite function. Rolex is the founder of GMT watches. It was done when Pan American started intercontinental flights. There was a need for a watch with a different time zone. So this is your pilot watch as well. It is a watch that was created with red and blue to complement the colors of Pan American. Very romantic. The reason why I prefer Jubilee is because, that I prefer Oyster is because the original Bakelite Pepsi, if you can bring it up,
yes.
If you can bring it up, Tanzio, the first 1954 Rolex GMT. was actually Pepsi, and it was actually on
An oyster.
oyster
Yep.
bracelet.
Correct.
I love that watch. I love the look of it to a point that I actually bought a Steinhardt that resembles that Bakelite Pepsi. I know that's sin among the snobs and watch collectors of that level, but I think it's such a cool watch, and I think it's such a cool story. And this is why Bear loves Pepsi, loves GMTs, and chooses this to be his favorite Rolex watch.
It is. I love the GMT function, man. Although I can't use it, I still love it. I just love the reasoning for it behind it.
And the reason why
6542,
Mr.
6542.
GMT is saying that he cannot use the GMT function is when he's in Darwin, he's in a half an hour time zone, which makes the whole idea of the GMT a little bit funny. But I know how much he loves it because guess what his name is? His name is Mr. GMT.
GMT.
What do you think,
Archie,
Archie?
we have a
We need Dante's
6542 on the
feedback.
screen. We have a 6542 on the screen. Bakelite bezel, GMT Master on an oyster, Pepsi. What are your thoughts on the GMT Pepsi as well as the original GMT?
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can't go past a Bakelite reference, but can you? And you notice with the Bakelite there, that's how the Blank Pane has kind of made their bezels to resemble that. Why doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
they use
Rolex
them.
do that? Why don't they fucking do that? You know?
Because you don't have to. You're talking the sapphire bezel with blank pen. Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
But you don't see that?
I love this watch. I love the story. And to me, that's my favorite line in Rolex, the GMTs.
And I don't blame you, Bear, for loving them. They're freaking
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
They're awesome. Now that we've got a bit of a quiet spot, can I just thank Bear for the kind words he said earlier on? Thank you, Bear, about me.
Oh man, I meant
really
every
appreciate
word.
it.
You know that.
Yeah,
You're
I
so
really do appreciate
important to our group, to our friendship. Mr. GMT, I at one point in this Archieverse time misunderstood you. It's hard to sometimes understand people who are pure and good to a point that confuses you. You know what? It's hard to understand people who are so pure in their heart, and you are one of those people. Once I learned who you really are, it was hard not to love you.
Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. I try my hardest to be as honest as possible, but at the end of the day, we've all got our flaws. So, yeah.
Super chat for Mr. GMT. Archibald, please read it.
Mr. GMT, this is one of my favorite guys. He's a fantastic contributor to the show. And thank you so much for your support there. Here we go. Tanzio, $5. Mr. GMT can't use his GMT because unlike the great Pythagoras, he is more of a Greek that would run the brothel in Cyprus and not the mathlete. Thank you so much there.
You're
It's only half an hour, GMT. Come on. You know, Archie's got a fucking Explorer too, and he calls me at 4 a.m. He could set his time to American time, but I don't know what his GMT is set to.
That's because he had to trade in his Explorer 2. He doesn't have a GMT at the moment. Otherwise, he wouldn't fuck up. Because Archie's so detailed and precise. And you know what, Archie? I know you appreciate GMT, but I'd really like to find out, Pontiff, if you don't mind telling us, what is your favorite Rolex watch, regardless what you own, regardless what you want to own? Like to be direct and tell us first, what's your favorite line in Rolex watches, and then what is your actually favorite Rolex watch?
Look, I got to tell you, the thing is with Rolex themselves, is there any Rolexes you really, really hate? You know what I mean? They're so amazing. I love the professional line. I love even, I remember years ago gazing into the catalog, the little booklet, because they didn't give you the big one. And you know what? I think I started looking at them and saying, what do I really want in a Rolex? I want a Rolex with a date and some sort of complication. And that's when I came up with the Explorer 2 Polar. It was so unique, so different. That's the one that I fell in love with.
So you like exploring caves?
Exploring caves, yeah. I like the fixed bezel. The fixed bezel. I suppose it's because I had the Explorer 1, so I was naturally biased towards the Explorers.
Yes.
But I think they're amazing.
Tell
This
us
one
about
here
this
is my
watch,
favorite.
Pontiff.
I
Tell
love
us
this
about
watch.
this watch.
Spelunking, baby. Let's go spelunking.
Love this watch.
This watch here is very
This watch is legendary, mythological.
Exactly.
By the way, did actually Steve McQueen ever wore this watch?
Supposedly.
But I mean, that sort of person would get all sorts of stuff. He'd get cars and watches. This is just.
If you have love for this watch, there is a Tudor that will give you that love. And
Yes, that's so
Mr.
true.
GMT and I both own that Tudor.
And that, it's thanks to two people why I've got it. First of all, JJ, he was pushing me to get it. And then who cemented it was Bear. I didn't believe it, but when I did get it and I tried it on, I was blown away. It's not that thick. It fits beautiful. It's light. It's just got everything. It's not what you'd think it'd be because of the thickness. So
Tanzio, can you show the Panthers the similarity Tudor Black Bay Pro to this watch?
Yep. Archie, if you want to grab the super chat while I do that.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Grab the super chat. Yankee Doodle, $2. Help me decide. MBE, Mercedes-Benz E450 or Genesis GV7E.
It's just a $2 super chat, Archie. So please
go
don't
for the Mercedes. Go for the Mercedes. Go for the Mercedes. Go for the Mercedes. Mercedes. It's like going for Rolex or Grand Seiko. Go for the Mercedes.
Here we go, guys. This is the Black Bay Pro.
Look at Black Bay Pro. Look at this beautiful watch.
We got one more super chat before we get into it.
Frank the Tank, not Tank the Frank. $2. Ross has better doll collection than Bear and Mr. GMT.
So Archie,
no argument there. No argument, Frank.
Yes.
So Black Bay Pro, this is a true GMT because it has a GMT hand, right?
Yeah, it's a true GMT.
When I kind of zoom in a bit here, you can obviously see the GMT hand, 24-hour marker. So this is the Tudor Black Bay Pro, the new model, obviously snowflake hands in typical Tudor fashion. If I go back from here to this one, which is the Rolex 1655 Explorer, Archie, describe the lack of GMT function here. What was the original function of the Explorer 2, sorry?
Original function of the Explorer 2 was 24-hour. It had the 24-hour hand. The original function for cave dwellers.
So they know when it's a day and night. Day and night.
So this original watch was not a GMT watch. Now it's obviously morphed into a GMT watch. I'm going to show the Tudor again.
Yes.
So this is the GMT here, Archie. Talk about when and what model did it go from this? The transitional, was it the 16550? When did it actually go into a GMT on the Explorer?
So the funny thing is that it went in when they converted to Sapphire. So it came out 70s, early 70s, 72, some say. Then it changed to a 16. They added an extra 0, and that's when it became from a 4-digit to a 5-digit. It gained Sapphire. They had 3 dial colors: black, white, and crema whiter, cream. That's the rare. So 16550, it went Sapphire, and I think that's when it became a GMT. So 16550, that's the transition. Then they changed it to a 16570 with the new movement, which stayed there for ages. That stayed from, I think.
Yeah, there's a 3185 movement, and then I think they did the 3186 movement in the late 16.
Yes, correct. And only way you could tell was to take the back off and see the movement number. There was no other way to tell which one was there, the 3186. But this I tell you what, these tutors, you've got one of these, Mr. GMT, don't you?
Yes, he does.
He does. A beautiful piece. His crown wasn't screwed in, Bear.
Correct.
Yeah, it was afterwards. I had it screwed in, but at that point, it wasn't screwed in. It's all good. It was. I must have just chucked it on.
He's not worried about the humidity in Darwin either. Getting into the movement. He's not worried about that.
It wouldn't have been for long.
What I like is the engraving. You notice the engraving on that bezel there. The font is similar to the 1655. The look at that bezel. And the other thing is, the funny thing is, people say, "Oh, I wish I had a red hand," but this is a patinaed hand because they go orange, don't they? You know what I mean?
Yellowish, actually.
It's a patinaed hand, Bear, because the red oxidized.
It's kind of peach color.
Yeah, peach. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it.
I think these.
Did it start out as red or orange?
It started off on the
orange.
The thing is, Mr. GMT,
Pantera Mike has arrived. Pantera Mike, we are around 200 viewers, but not at 100 upvotes yet. Pantera Mike, can you help us, please? Are you able to turn the camera on? Turn the camera on, Pantera Mike.
Okay. There you go.
Full screen, Pantera Mike. Full screen. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to exploit or extol the advantages of country living. I went out to my family property today out in the country, and my brother and I found over 10 pounds of wild chanterelle mushrooms.
Okay.
Which are delicious and very rare and hard to find. And there's a very short window of when you're able to find them. And so unless you're an avid, mushroom hunter, you usually miss that window. They're an easy identification, and there's no lookalikes in the area, so they're safe as long as you know what you're doing. Don't pick and eat anything that doesn't look exactly like chanterelles. But yeah, I took home 5 pounds of chanterelles in my fridge, man. I'm gonna give a bunch out to friends and stuff. And you can even take them by restaurants and sell them to chefs. They'll buy them right out of your bucket.
Should we name you Mushroom Hunting Mike?
Pantera Mike, I was hoping you will encourage people to upvote.
Oh well,
Yeah.
That story should have inspired people to upvote. Like the mushrooms spring out of the ground, you should upvote.
It's not moving, Mike. It's not fucking moving. Let's fucking get forceful.
Okay, people, come on, upvote. God damn it!
Now we're talking. We're talking.
That's it.
Listen, just like I said every time, man. If you turn on the show, it's just as easy as one more little click to upvote and show that you like the show and help support Archie. And the 100 is the number we all shoot for. You get over 100 and we're all good. We're very close. Help Archie get there. Come on, let's do it, people. Come on.
Super chat
five more
from Anthony Pellegrini. Anthony Pellegrini,
fantastic supporter of the show, and we love you so much there.
Yeah, he says $2. Those mushrooms are amazing. Great find. I wish I could give you some. If you were local, man, I'd give you a pound of them.
Anthony Pellegrini is avid cigar aficionado.
Sorry
has
about that.
gifted-
I lost you guys. Sorry about that. I lost you. I lost
He has
you. Something
gifted
went
some
wrong.
of the greatest cigars to the Pontiff and people from Archieverse. Generous gentleman.
Very kind guy. Absolutely. I met him in. We went to dinner at. We went there with Huff on Smash, JJ. That was Peter Luger's. Peter Luger's.
And Mr. Zoso was the host. Mr. Zoso was the host in Peter Luger's. And Bear was supposed to be there. But unfortunately, Bear was dealing with some fucking bullshit in a hospital.
That's all right. That's life. That's what happens. You know?
Yep.
You can't control that. It's the way it
Yep.
is. But we're all here now. That's all that matters.
So, continuing with GMTs, a controversial GMT, a GMT that is now on my right hand for the obvious reasons.
That's the root beer, isn't it?
No.
It's a bit goldish there.
The left-hander. The left-hander. The Sprite.
Oh, it's a
Sprite.
left-hander.
Sprite.
It is too. Shit. Sorry about that. Your lighting's freaking me out. That's beautiful.
It's awkward on the right hand. Is it okay? Is it okay to wear this left-handed watch on a left hand? Is it okay? And do you like the Sprite colors? Is this
can I
something
answer
that
that
you
quickly?
people like? What do you think about this watch? We know it's a hype watch. It was very hype. Then the hype went down. It's now medium hype, like a medium legend. It is a hype baby. You're right, Vulevu, no question about it. I want to hear your opinion, guys. How do you feel about Sprite, about this gimmicky left-hand watch? What's your opinion? What is it even necessary to have a left-hand watch? Do left-handed people appreciate this? What is the opinion? I want to hear about the colors. I want to hear about left-handed. I want to hear everything you think about this left-handed Sprite GMT.
Take me
Go
down, man.
GMT.
All right. Okay. For me, there's no point for any watch. Yeah. So them making this is just doing something different. They're trying to think outside the box. So, but I would wear this on the left hand because I would never have the. I've always got issues with the crown digging into my hand.
Yeah,
into
I
my
was gonna. That's what I was gonna say about my sub.
So for me, having that would be a bonus because I would wear it on my left hand because of that reason, and it would be it'd be a lot more comfortable for me. I'll find it a lot more comfortable. For example,
I've got a permanent little dimple in my top of my hand from my Submariner from the crown from wearing it for years. Right there.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you can see it.
And
Just-
that's from the crown of my Submariner from wearing it for so many years. And if I got a chance to wear a left hand sub, I'd gladly wear it on my left hand.
We got Juco Ted back. Juco Ted, he's back. Look at this. People were saying I've lost all the leads. Juco Ted is back. $5. Great colors. Sprite at retail only. Oh no, you
Juco
can't
is
get
a
that
good
at
friend of mine.
retail.
really good friend of mine.
Juco,
He's
you
a good
can't
man.
get that. Bear, can you get that at retailer, Sprite?
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Impossible. What are they going for on the secondary market? Huge overrun.
Not huge anymore. It's at the Pepsi level.
Oh, really? It dropped down that much? Shit.
They
Fuck.
really.
What went
they
wrong?
really-
What went
That's
wrong?
crazy.
It's not as popular as it was originally.
Mm.
Demand, Archie, demand.
Strider can get it at retail if he buys a Tudor GMT and maybe a Moonwatch.
This
I
is
don't
just
know
a Strider.
about
A little bit of a dig to
Okay,
Strider. We
guys,
love
what
Strider.
is this called? What is this called right now? What I'm doing?
Douchebag.
Yes. But what is it actually? What is it actually called? What do people call this?
Double fisting, boys.
Double
fisting.
Double.
Oh, it's
They
not called
call
that.
they call
Call it
this
something.
Schwarzkopf, right? They call this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
They
Swaff
call
Cup,
this
where you got both of
Schwarzkopf.
them. I can't even
Do
pronounce
you
it.
know? Do you know why they call this Schwarzkopf?
Why is that? Herman Norman Schwarzkopf.
He wore
Why
both
do
things.
people call this Schwarzkopf?
Because he wore
'Cause he used to wear
two.
both. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly that. Exactly what Archie said.
Who is he? Who is he? Who is
One of the
Schwarzkopf?
greatest military
That's
people.
a very important American general, and he wore two watches, each one on one hand, right?
Yes.
Because the fucker probably never heard for the GMT or whatever, so he had the need for two watches for whatever reason. And as a result of that, when you're wearing a douchey two watches on each hand, they call it Schwarzkopf. But I love the douchebag. The douchebag is
Reference.
probably a better name for it.
It's an Archie reference.
So
That's right.
I'll
Desert
answer.
Desert
answer-
Storm General.
I'll answer Bear's question. So Bear asked, like, what do you think of the colors? I do like the green and the black. I think they're great, a great combination. I think the watch won't be in production for very long. That I posted the piece. The 8 to 9% of the population are left-handed, so there is a market for it. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be in production for very long, which I think in the long run might make it very collectible. It is a quirky piece. I personally prefer that one on the Oyster as opposed to the Jubilee, like I do with the Pepsi. I do think it's got its own niche, but yeah, like if they keep it as a short production run, it's definitely a home run for Rolex.
I got to tell you, Bear, it
Super
really
chat,
worried.
boss. Super chat. Talking about two watches, wearing two watches.
Super chat, swinging kangaroo, $2. Maradona wore 2 Daytonas on both wrists.
And so did Fidel Castro wore GMT, I think either two GMTs or GMT and a sub at the same time. Fidel Castro. Crema White's hero, Fidel Castro. Go ahead, Pontiff.
I'm going to say to you, Bear, what made you want the Sprite to wear, or was it just to have as a collection, to have the collection?
To have as a collection, yes. And here's the picture of Fidel wearing two
See,
Rolex.
I don't like that.
Rolex.
Look at that. You're going to bang each other, aren't they? They're going to bang, aren't they? Ooh.
Yeah.
It looks like a day date and a GMT.
Day date and GMT. Fuck me dead. What a crazy motherfucker. Craziness.
So he
Craziness,
didn't
man.
wear one on each wrist. He wore two on one wrist. Is that correct?
I have a question for you guys. What is the best communist?
The best communist.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau.
Dead communist.
Dead communist.
see,
Justin
the
Trudeau's
thing is,
alive.
Bear,
So.
you need communists there to show the reason. I think communism itself, you need to have communists there to show that it doesn't work. They tried it.
Marx
Okay,
and Lenin?
it was a very good idea, but at the end of the day, people are greedy, and they don't want to work for the community good.
Greed
Now,
is good,
Duncan,
Archie.
for
Greed is
example.
good. Greed got us
Greed.
to advance the humanity. Greed advances humanity, believe it or not.
Now, if greed goes too far, stealing from other people, it's not so good, especially when they stole from me.
I'm not talking theft. I'm not talking being immoral. Greed is a good thing. Greed is good. Who said that, Archibald?
Wall Street, Gordon Gecko, as he wore his Santos Galby in gold.
Can we see the Gordon Gecko's watch, Tanzio, if you don't mind?
Swinging kangaroo, $10. The real question is not about can you get it at MSRP, but is it who are you to them? I love the BLRO and the VTNR. Neither one is fine by me. Be right back. My alarm is off. I was dreaming a bit there. No worries.
Kangaroo, so nice to see you, brother. Love you, Kangaroo. Hey, we didn't lose Kangaroo either. Imagine that.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's going okay, Archie. We're not. Listen, you're not trending to make 600,000 a year, but you're doing okay. And here is a Gordon Gecko. Look at this fucking guy, man. Talk about coolness, natural coolness.
He's aged now, hasn't he? Kirk Douglas, Michael Douglas.
Archie,
Michael
yeah.
Douglas. That was 40 years ago, wasn't it? 30 years ago.
It's a great looking piece. Great looking
And look at
piece,
those
guys.
green monitors. They had no video cards in them. No graphics. It was all text. Look at those graphics. Look at that.
Yes. Super chat for always charming, always beautiful. Voulez-vous?
Voulez-vous. Archie, can you secure an interview with an AD? I would love to hear you ask the burning questions. Make it happen. Not so easy. Not so easy to do. They don't really.
They're very guarded. Very
they don't.
Guarded.
And then they want approval of what your channel. They hate my channel. It's not.
The thing is, I was
enough.
asking. The problem with that, the Rolex, as a brand, has a high expectations and high demands from the ADs.
No sense of humor. No sense of humor.
Zero sense of humor. The expectations are to follow their guidelines. They don't even give you direction. They give you guidelines, and you make directions.
Frank the Tank, $2. Left hand drives feel better on the right hand. What do you think about that, Bear? You've got one, so you can answer that.
It feels like it's meant for the right hand. There's no question about it. But I feel strange because I never wore anything on the right hand. So that's it. That's the honest answer.
Did you have a Monaco? Because that's got the crown on the other side as well. Does it feel like that?
Yes, I had Monaco, but I had a shitty version, the one that has everything
on.
Caliber 12.
Archie, Voulez-vous says it can be an Omega boutique. Doesn't have to be Rolex.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I did a few interviews. I did one with Define Watches, and then he looked at my channel more and said, "Hey, actually, I'd appreciate it if you don't put anything up." Look, the problem is, you know what? I do my own thing, Bear. Going out and asking dealers, "Can I do an interview?" They'll talk to me in that. It's just difficult. It's difficult. Look at that, Bear.
It's beautiful. It's strange, eh?
Yeah.
It looks strange, but how does it feel?
It feels right.
It feels right?
To me, feels right.
Yeah, I knew it would have. Does it feel like, compared to the other ones, does it feel
I don't
like
know what
with
to
the crown
say.
there? How does it feel with the crown not being there?
Does it look stupid?
No, it looks... You don't even notice it
stupid,
unless you mention it,
yeah.
Bear. Unless you mention it, how would you even...
Oh.
Yeah, you notice crown going opposite way, for sure.
But it's actually probably more protected in that position.
You know, a lot of people love buying left-hand Tudors, wearing them still on the left hand. They just love the design and look of it. That was probably one of the most popular Tudor Pelagos, I'm talking, guys, that a lot of people were buying exactly to wear it on the left hand. Yet, if you wear this watch on the left hand, the Rolex community gets upset. They get upset. They say you're not wearing it on the right hand. If you post this in the Rolex forum the way like it is, if you post in the Rolex Facebook group, they will immediately jump on you. This is meant for the right hand, boy. Right hand. Super chat from a charming and beautiful Voulez-vous, $5.
Voulez-vous, $5. Archie, he or she can wear a bag over their head and we can use Mr. GMT's voice modulator. Total privacy guaranteed. Yeah, look, look, I've actually asked, look, it gets difficult. They're all very polite. And then they say, look, we'd have to get it okayed by head office. And you think, oh, fuck. You know,
this is unusual.
It's difficult.
Archie, swinging kangaroo comment. Unusual. Read it.
Here, swinging kangaroo, $2. I'm right-handed and wearing my watch on right wrist.
Did you notice that when you met him?
no, I didn't.
How is your attention for detail, Pontiff?
I can remember idle gossip, but important things I completely forget, Bear.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
That. You know that I think Tan and I and Crappie will remember more from your YouTube live than you do. Did you know
very
that?
True. Yes.
Just making observation. No real. It's not complaining or anything. Just
no. I understand.
Noticing
you
that
guys
about
remember everything. You guys remember everything. It's
because we're fanboys, Archie.
Definite fanboys.
He even forgot his website, collectingluxurywatches.com. He's like, "What? Did I ever make this website?" And he looked at it yesterday. He's like,
some of these things I like to forget, but you know.
Archibald, talking about your legacy, your YouTube work, and all that stuff, what would you say you are most proud of in your YouTube career?
Most proud of in my YouTube career. I think surviving 10 years is very good. 10 years plus on YouTube. It's almost 10 years full time, Bear. Almost 10 years full time. And it's funny, I've been actually reassessing what's going to happen.
Yeah, we watched your video in which you are flirting with the idea of leaving YouTube, which made some people happy and some people very sad.
Sad, yes.
What's driving you to those thoughts? Are you
the reality
with everything, or what's going on, Pontiff?
The reality is, Bear, don't panic because I'm unemployable in any other field. Okay?
I know you're turning it into a joke, but reality is...
It is tough to get higher paid work. Higher paid work is difficult because I've been out of that industry for a long time and I've turned down get those IT so that I don't... Yeah, that's true
is
too.
Archie luxury entertainment not fulfilling for you any longer?
No, it's very good. It's just very painful at times when I remember the watches were taken from me. And, you know, you think, oh, gee, I don't want to, you know, sometimes to get over a problem, you're best not to keep looking at it. You know what I mean? But it's, I had a good talk on the dungeon yesterday, great therapy yesterday. I had, who was the guy? It was Higgins. I was talking to Higgins.
Yeah.
And he said, look, sometimes don't look back. You got to look forward. Don't look back. You can't remember what you had, right? You've got to remember they were taken. There's nothing much you can really do. The horses bolted, right?
Well, a lot of people that I know, including myself, who have lost a fortune on investments, primarily stock market, had to take that position of just not looking back, continue to invest, continue to go forward, continue to push, because in reality, looking back is going to make you make some mistakes.
Yeah.
Losing financially in any shape or form is difficult.
Yes.
But
yes,
it's not the end of it. The key, I think, is figuring out if you're still enjoying the Archie Luxury entertainment.
I do enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a lot. I think the problem is, you know, I've increased the workload, which puts pressure on you. I think sometimes people don't realize running these shows can be very fun, but it can also can burn you out. You can burn out. You burn out. Unless you're taking substances to handle that, it can be very tough to sit in the chair for 12 hours or 6 hours, whatever, and perform.
No, I can understand that. To be honest with you, that's why you're gonna have your flat days. That's why I don't think anyone who actually understands this will push you that they feel that you're a dancing monkey who has to be entertaining every single time.
Yes.
You're kind of pushed into a situation that you have to do these live streams every day. Now you're doing it twice. Do you think we are oversaturated? Do you think we have to do that? I mean, this was my recommendation. What's your opinion, Archie? What do you think about the whole thing?
I think the two, let's try it for a month just to see how it goes.
Okay.
I don't think it's terrible. Sometimes it's not. I'm doing 7 days a week, 2 days. Sometimes there's family commitments that come up that I can't always do them. You know, I think maybe take a day. Sometimes I've got to fit in with the fact. Like last night, I had to pick up my son from. He went to a festival. I said, "Look, I'll pick you up." So I was a little bit late, but it was okay. No one really got upset. Look, I think Bear. By the way, Vula V, you look good in Archie. Vula Vu, you look good in black. Thank you so much, Vula Vu. I would say for me, I got to keep concentrating, keep working, getting some watches. The thing is, Bear, what other choices can I do? I'm 50 years old in IT. Nobody really wants the 50-year-old guy.
Sorry to interrupt, Pontiff. There is
Sure.
one of the super chats from the member. I copied and pasted for you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Wistful Thinking. Here we go. Wistful Thinking. Member 1 year. Member for 17 months. Bronze. Be confident. You could do Netflix. Watch talk show. Thank you. Thank you so much there. I got to tell you, I really enjoy these shows here because we don't have continual management. See, when you start selling to a network, you turn up drunk or Narc does something. Oh, that would be killed. Here we can get away with more stuff.
Archie, do you feel that not sucking up to the big donors and being a little more harsh and direct and transparent was a mistake? Because obviously that has cost us some money.
Look, the problem is you dilute the brand. You can dilute the brand very easily if you start being fake. Thank you. If you start, it was just a coffee delivery. If you start being fake, you lose out because what happens is people watch you for being genuine, but then when you don't, I think it's a double-edged sword, Bear. It's a double-edged sword like this paper opens. Double-edged sword. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. Look, I can only. It's sad, you know. I remember Pine Barren. I loved him. Pine Barren was such a cool guy. I missed him. I tell you who else I miss was Q. Remember Q? Q used to come on here. Q.
Of course.
Q was an amazing guy. He came on here. There were so many good people there. And, you know, sometimes maybe I wasn't perfect for them at the time. But I tell you honestly, whilst it makes a living for me, look, I'll be honest with you, my expectations, I don't need to earn massive money. I can earn reasonable money. As long as I can make reasonable, I'd rather make reasonable working for myself.
So you have no plans on buying any cocaine?
No. I think that's something to stay away from.
That's pretty expensive too. God damn it.
Super chat from the
Curly Q2. Curly Q2, $5. I have emailed the narc and asked him to join myself and Angelic and work from a format of mutual respect. Thank you. There we go. By the way, Mikey, we took one of your keys away, not because anything's wrong. We've just streamlined the keys. So
I've taken mine too, Angelic, so it's all good.
You took my wrench away?
No, the wrench is there. This is just the key to start a show and to end a this is just the key to make shows.
Mr. GMT is talking out of his...
All right. I thought...
No, it's true. He has taken it.
He has taken
Anyway, super chat.
Sorry. Just hang
well,
on.
That's fine, Arch. I just thought, I mean, I'd never pushed the button, but I thought I was there to be able to end a show for you if you needed.
Okay. Just hang on. Absolute Bore, $2. Good show. And we got Finchy, £2. Bravo, Curly. Very good. Look, I tell you what, Mike. You've got your wrench still. You have your wrench. I tell you what, actually, Mike we just streamlined some of the keys because these keys are cost a lot of money. Okay. Actually, we're just streamlining them because we had so many keys. That's the reason we streamlined some of them. Okay.
That's fair enough. You know, that's why I was happy to give you mine. It's all good.
It's only if you're really making shows that we keep a key.
Mikey,
with
I
you.
don't have a keys either. I don't need a keys.
We can't
The
hear you,
keys are
Mikey.
when
You're
actually
muted.
have
You're
minifig,
muted.
Like
Sorry,
Tanzio.
I wasn't terribly effective with them, anyways. I thought
Super chat from a very charming, very beautiful.
Lai Vu, $5.
Voulez-vous.
Archie, even if you get a fake AD for the interview or retired AD, we'll all tune in and support. Okay, let me think about that. Let me see about Mike. Can you put a comment? Just put a comment there. I just want to see. You should have a wrench. I don't understand.
I checked. I still have a wrench.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a fake one. There's a fake one, Bear. Look at this. Look at this. They're trying to get rent. Look at that. You see that?
No, that's me. I just typed in the word wrench. And
that is you?
Just to put a
He has a wrench. He has a wrench.
that was me that typed in the word wrench just to see if I had a wrench. And it did pop up. I still do have a wrench, yes.
So the dungeon's been set up, Archie. So if you want to link up the shows, because I think Curly's starting in 30 minutes.
Okay, beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
With that, I got to skip, guys. So I'll catch you guys on the dungeon in a little bit. All right.
Thank you
Take
very
care,
much
Tim.
for your help,
Look after yourself, brother.
Zeal. It was wonderful, man. I really appreciate you administrating the show.
Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later.
See you, man.
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, what do you think? You've been on the Archie luxury scene for a while. Do you think the streaming is where I should be concentrating? What do you think yourself? How do you?
Unfortunately, that's where the money is. Unfortunately,
Yes.
because to be honest with you, the other
Yes.
things will suffer
Yeah.
as a result of it. You just don't have time to produce everything you want to produce. So you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. The key is you have to enjoy.
What's your timing, Mr. Sizzler? $5. Arch, just want to show you some love before you end this stream. No problems at all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sizzler. You're the man.
It's very interesting situation here. I got to tell you, Bear, you're right. This is where the money is, and it's funny. With one of the competitors, he's got very little video content and
non-existing video content. But
massive.
you know what? It's not expected. I mean, ultimately, he provides he's a jester. He's a clown. He's an entertainment in the watch world. He will never be taken seriously anyway. However, it is profitable. We have to acknowledge that it's profitable, and he's a type of guy you are not. I talked to Narc.
Yes.
You see, you are not willing to risk your money to invest 1,000 to get 10,000. You're not a gambling type. He's a gambling type. He will try to grow the revenue to a point that is maximized. He will employ the people. He will have people. He will have a call center.
Yeah.
Begging for money. That's his vision. That's what he is. Okay, so that's the business. I don't think it's sustainable in the long run. Because to be honest with you, I think you are more sustainable. I think you have a better sustainability based on what Ten was actually talking earlier. So what do you rather have? Would you rather have his formula or your formula? You can't work with his formula anyway. You'd have to turn into Weasel.
Yes.
And a clown. You can't do that. It's not your style. I have to turn into OC, be nice, you know. I have to sit like this. I can't even fucking sit as feminine as he does. You have to turn into Weasel I have to turn into a feminine man who lies and appeases people to hear what they want to hear. And that's not going to happen. So why we bullshit? Why we pretend? We are who we are. We have who we have. We have supporters that support us. We have haters that hate us. We keep going. Who likes it, likes it. Who doesn't, doesn't. Honestly, Archie, you can't change the nature of who you are.
Yes.
So just do
Fair
the best
point.
with that. Do the best with that.
Yeah.
And try to enjoy the process. Because they say, if you do what you love, you haven't worked a day in your life.
Yeah. Also, though, you know, on a decent day of live streaming, you pull in a lot more than you would, let's say, doing 1 or 2 watch reviews per day at $50 a watch review. Let's say if you did 2 a day, 3 a day, you know, you're bringing in on average more.
Oh, we're never going to stop watch reviews. That's
No, I mean,
a bloodstream of ARCHIELUXURY.
well, you
watch
asked
reviews-
though.
Yeah.
You just asked though, like, you know, if you were to not do the
I'm
live
talking
stream.
more the entertainment aspect of the videos, like the
Karen Digger. Karen Digler. Karen Digler? This is Dirk Diggler's wife. $5. $5. I am sorry, guys, for my stupid comments today. I'm suffering from PMS. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Bear, what do you get from coming on here? It's obviously not the $1,000 a month. Let's be honest.
No, hang on. I appreciate those $1,000 a month, regardless of anything. That's a wonderful token of appreciation, and it means a lot to me.
Sure.
What do I get? I get to be part of greatest, in my opinion, greatest live stream on YouTube that I enjoyed even before I participated. I get opportunity to share the passion for watches and drama.
Has this made you famous?
No.
Do people say, Bear! They come up to you?
Some people recognize me even before from my channel and from my Facebook group. But famous is a strong word. No.
Recognized?
Listen, Archie, this is a small segment. This is such a minuscule audience, in a way, for all of us. If you include the grifter and us and everything, there is really only about 200 to 300 people consisting that our Archiverse consists of.
What do you get from it? What do you get from it? It's not the money. You do it for your love of horology. What do you get from it?
Love for watches and love for drama. I love both. I'm not going to lie. I love the drama component of this world. I love the ongoing, unknown, unpredictable situations. And Dungeon was definitely something I enjoyed watching more than participating, actually, to be honest with you. I love being with you because I always liked you. And then I actually love you as a friend. I love spending time and talking with you. I think you are great when you are in the right set of mind. And I loved a lot of panelists that come to this live stream. I built some really nice friendships with people, which is very important to me as well. Even though Curly has a tendency to say they're virtual, they're not virtual for me because I actually know people well. And that's about it, to be honest with you. I don't need more than that.
Yes. Because the truth is, I don't know about you, Bear, but I find it very hard to a lot of people aren't watch people, and I don't want to explain why the fuck you should spend 10,000. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't spend the money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not here to convert. I'm not like a religious order where I'm trying to convert converts into
we're not a cult. We're not a cult.
You know, what's your timing? $20. I like you both. Look at that, Bear. Mr. Sizzler.
Opa.
Now, you notice he's got a bluesy as his avatar pick.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. What's your timing? $20. I like you both. His drunk stream very entertaining, but you will always have viewers because I tune out during his watch talk and tune into your watch talks. You have an ability to talk about your passion, which is more sustainable.
You see, Archie, your passion and love for watches, even though it might occasionally dissipate as a result of depression or oversaturation or bad event, it's actually built on real thing. It's experience, decades long experience that you naturally, organically grow. You did not learn about the watches in a matter of 6 months, 1 year, to 2 years, and became a YouTube celebrity. You did not come on someone's already set up system and stream and basically copied and pasted mannerisms and facial expressions and comments to a point that you are actually just a carbon copy of what you brought to your audience. But you are actually original. You are original, and that's being acknowledged by so many. That's why Teddy Baldassar invites you. That's why if you go to England, your room is paid and not someone else's. That's why you are invited to places. That's why people like significant presence in YouTube, like Nico or let's say Paul Thorpe or Roman Scharf, or they actually acknowledge you, they recognize you, they know you. That's why you participated in live stream with them when you wore the Milgauss. That's why you're being interviewed by people. And then on the top of it, to be honest with you, you managed to put out some great channels. You are the creator of Urban Gentry. That is probably the most massive channel there is. You contributed to creation of Bark and Jack channel. You contributed to Federico Talks Watches. You contributed to Adrico's channel. God rest his soul. We'll always remember our friend. You contributed to many, okay? You even managed to make a YouTuber out of bird brains. You are a man of exceptional legacy and talents. That's something that nobody can deny. Those are facts. And if you want to argue facts with facts instead of circular logic. Super chat from
Jimmy, $5. I remember Arch from before live streams. He loved watches when there was no real money in YouTube. Others have come now, only care about live stream dollars.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? The Grifter and the team around Grifter, we both know that their ultimate wet dream is that you leave the YouTube. Opens completely the market to them, unfortunately. But they don't understand your significance and your importance, because honestly, they started knowing about you and following you maybe only 2 years ago. They don't know who ARCHIELUXURY really is. They really don't. Actually, your only real fan from that group was actually Marco. Marco Ferrante was he was a genuinely ARCHIELUXURY fan.
Yes, he definitely was.
To a point that he was starstruck when he participated in these live streams, that he called himself Watch Cardinal to basically complement the whole idea of you being a pontiff and probably most knowledgeable watch guy that ever appeared on your live streams next to Higgins. Okay, Two of them are the most knowledgeable guys, and 10 is quite knowledgeable. But these guys are deep knowledge on watches. So
just to highlight a quick comment here. What's your timing, Mr. Sizzler? Arch made me love LV boxes, Patek World Time, and Solid Gold Bluesy. Very influential. Laugh out loud. There we go. What's your timing? Yeah.
Wishful thinking super chat.
Here we go. Wishful thinking, $5. You taught us that Patek and Pussy is the meaning of life.
So, as I told you when we were talking on the phone, and I'm going to say it publicly, Archie, don't let the downtimes push you away. There's a lot of people, there's a quiet majority that enjoys you, respects you, likes you, name it any way you like. And if you feel that there's financial downturns, and there will be some, don't allow that for you to make past decisions. Any business, Mr. GMT can tell you about it, any business has its low.
Oh, always. I have. It always happens. It's just the way it is. That's the way the world works.
So Mr. GMT is not going to close his restaurant if he has a bad quarter.
Of course, you don't. You have to keep pushing through. That's what I've said. You know, you got to keep pushing through. You have to. And the good thing is with you, Arch, is you've got so many people, as you can see, are behind you with it. So you've got a win-win situation. In reality, if you don't give up, you will never lose, ever, because you've got so many people behind you.
Yes.
Yeah. And so to finish my thought on that, you're dealing really with people like OC got into watches to his own admission 2 years ago, during the COVID. That's when he became watch enthusiast, according to him. So they're not real watch people. They're not watch aficionados. They don't have a passion about it.
No.
Their passion is money and fame.
Yes.
Truly. I mean, passion for fame and money is a short term, and it always was. I'm not saying you don't like money and fame. That would be stupid to say. But as somebody pointed just now, you were doing this when there was significantly less money in the YouTube. I don't think you were always driven by money, and that's why I believe in you. I believe in this channel. I believe in your brand, and I stand by your side no matter what.
Jeff, $5. Arch, we need you to stomp the crap out of the rodents. I had so many shitters before learning that every man needs a Rolex.
You know, that's another thing when we mentioned the rodents. To be honest with you, Archie, with all due respect, your first rodent has never played nasty against you.
No.
He never attacked your donors. He never affected your sponsorships. He figured his own niche, and he built his YouTube channel based on that niche. He produced solid quality videos. He produced good content, and he worked hard.
Bear, don't forget our friend JJ, Curly Q2.
Yes.
I brought that up before.
But I'm going to actually tell you, I believe that Marco is way bigger fan of yours, and Marco was bigger fan of yours than JJ. I really believe that. I also guarantee you that Tim never heard for you prior to when he saw that you're existing as a live stream. Meaning he was not Archie Luxury fan. He was making videos about hiking. He's some kind of gaming little signs. He had 10 subscribers, and he was zero involved in the watch world. He has a zero presence, zero history as a watch persona.
Yeah.
That's not the case with Marco. Okay? He was into watches, into ARCHIELUXURY. Anyone that's into watches knows about ARCHIELUXURY. There are people that hate you. They're into watches, but they know you. They know everything about you. They didn't. OC did not know shit about you. Tim, so when they play this game, we love Archie and this and that, they love money. And they will fight obstacles that are preventing him from making more money. Is that a bad thing? Maybe not. To some people, that's a normal thing. To me, not so normal. Not so normal. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Super chat from
Oh no,
Jeff.
sorry. We already did.
What are you looking? What super chat are we?
I get carried away. I start talking from my heart, and I completely lose the orientation, in aspect of organizing. I am very passionate about this. I really believe in this. Yesterday I had a great talk with Narc. I think the biggest problem I have, and sometimes I'm damaging to you, Archie, is because I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yes.
I say what's on my mind. They say Bear is driving away the donors. I never attacked anyone, until they clearly went against you.
Yeah.
Never attacked anyone until they clearly went against you in one shape or form. I never had actual donor or someone that I attack who is on your chat, who talks to you, who loves you. If I seen Air King Ben simping for Tim and making clear decision where his loyalty is, and I attack him, I didn't drive him away. He's gone long time. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they are using that passion I have to attack those who go against you, to portray me as someone driving people away from your channel. While in reality, I try to bring support for you.
Yes. Yes. That's a very fair comment there, Bear. I think it's look, the thing is this, it's very easy. A lot of these people, they come up
with... I did not drive George away.
And the other thing is, Bear, these people come up...
George did not leave because of me. I had a talk with George. I had a shtick with George, making fun of certain things, but I did not drive him away. You can ask him when he shows up, and he will sometimes show up.
Bear, the funny thing is that a lot of these people, they come up with ideas. Arch, you need to do this. Then when you say, okay, help me get this done, they're not there to, they just come up with the ideas. They're like an ideas machine. But when actually it comes into doing these things, they're nowhere to be seen. Cabby Lake, $20 Canadian. There we go, Bear.
Canadians
$20.
are coming in large numbers. 1 second. Here is a song for Cabby Lake. Thank you very much for this large super chat, Kathy.
Can't decide, Cabby. Can't decide on which color Seamaster to buy. What does the panel think? Great channel, Arch from Canada. Look, I think you've either got to go blue or black.
The Seamaster. Now, which Seamaster is he talking about? Is he talking about Seamaster 300? Is he talking about Seamaster Heritage? Is he talking about Seamaster Aquaterra? I need to know which Seamaster you prefer. Seamaster Aquaterra is a great daily, very beautiful universal piece. And then you have Seamaster Heritage 300, which Mikey loves. It has this beautiful vintage look. And then Seamaster 300, probably extremely popular. So please tell us, 300 Master 300 S&P. Okay, Pontiff? Seamaster
Yes, sir.
300.
Seamaster 300. Let's call it up there.
Which one would you recommend, Pontiff?
He's
The
talking
color,
about.
the color.
I tell you what, Bear. I got to tell you, Seamaster 300, Bear. Seamaster 300.
Yeah, can I jump in, Archie?
Sure.
So
You own a few of them.
I own few of them, exactly. The most, to me, the best one still to this day is the one that they call White Shark, the black bezel and white ceramic dial. I love that one. It's awesome on the bracelet, but it's even more cool on the rubber strap, which I recommend buying it on the bracelet and then buying rubber strap in addition to it. You might even work out the deal where they give you complimentary rubber strap.
Wow.
Beautiful watch, beautiful monochromatic look. The second
the
one
bezel.
that I love is the second one I own as well, is the titanium No Time to Die edition in its no date on the Milanese style titanium bracelet, which is a gorgeous watch. It's unfortunately a little more expensive, and I would say that is the biggest minus. And then one of the most popular, which I did not pick up and I don't own, is the green one. They call it Seamaster Hulk. And what I did not really like about that one, the green is not very much like a Rolex British green. In a real light, in a real life, when it's in front of you in a metal, it tends to be a little bit too black, too dark. So those would be my choices. If you want to have one of the more standard ones, I would say, as per Archie, blue is probably the way to go. So those are the recommendations I have.
What's those retro ones, Bear? You know, the retro Seamaster.
The heritage. But he was specific, Kabi was specific that he's looking for the S&P.
Okay, no problems at all. No problems at all there.
And I want to say hi to Mookie. Mookie is from Watch Nicola's channel. He's doing some great shorts. He's helping he's helping us in Dungeon. A very talented, very comical, very sharp individual, Mookie.
Creative, very creative as well.
We love your creativity, man, and we very much appreciate you.
In saying that, Arch, now I've got a bit of a quiet spell. Thank you for an awesome 3 weeks that I've had with you being on these shows, and I really enjoyed it. And
hey, no worries.
I will be jumping on from time to time just to, try and.
No, I understand. You've got your business and your family there. It's back to work at Tip Top.
Unfortunately. But I do thank you so much. It's been awesome. I'm glad that I had the time. And I said to my wife last night that I'm blessed to have her to let me do what I want to do and be able to jump on your streams. And, she doesn't bust my balls and she's a great woman. So thank you to her. But I really do appreciate everybody's time, letting me jump on and be here. Part of this has been fantastic. And I can't thank you guys enough. Archie, you rock. Don't ever forget it. And we'll be watching in the background. You guys rock. I'm going to head off now, but thank you so much. And as I always say, stay sexy and wear your watches. Take care, boys.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Man GMT.
Love you, Mr. GMT. Yeah, somebody also mentioned the Tokyo edition of the Omega Seamaster 300. It's a beautiful edition. It is a blue bezel, and that's another one that I really love. But you know what? I still would go with the black and white. Archie probably loves this one more.
Ooh, look at that, Bear. I like the contrast, the white and the blue. You know what I mean, Bear?
Beautiful contrast.
You know what, Mr. GMT, one watch that I fucking... He's jumped off now, but he had the quartz. You know, the quartz Seamaster 300? They're quite a solid... I know
the James Bond.
Yeah,
By the way,
original.
somebody just mentioned another very interesting edition. It's a Necton edition. It resembles the style of the Yacht Masters. If you do just Necton Seamaster, you'll be able to show the punters the look. Very cool edition. Not necessarily something I would pick. Again, a little more expensive because of material, but it has that.
Wow, look at that bear.
You see the what I'm talking about, the Yacht Master feel.
Yes. Is that platinum bezel?
I don't know, so I'm not going to make the call. But it has that look.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Omega's bear. What do you think? Amazing stuff, but it's not Rolex, but is it? It's not Rolex.
No, Omega is a great brand. I always been a fan of Omega.
Omega's great.
Oh, pardon? Sorry?
Omega's great brand.
Yeah.
Great brand.
They've got some real winners in their lineup for sure, but they're specific, you know. But yeah, I agree as well. They're an awesome brand. They
100%.
have some standouts.
100%. That's the way to go, Bear.
We're gonna be leaving soon and transferring you to the dungeon, the most unpredictable live stream on YouTube. Curly is back, which is a fantastic news. What's going to happen there? Nobody knows. I don't think even the participants know. We had a great show. We have a large number of upvotes. Please remember to upvote. And biggest thank you to Tan for amazing support. We have one more super chat, Pontive.
One more super chat, Bear. One more super chat. Which one's that, Bear? We got the. Oh, here we go. Sorry, it was just slow coming through. Cabby Lake, $5. Buying a Seamaster to combo with my VC Traditional 38 small seconds in rose gold 2-piece combo. Not a bad 2-piece combo.
Not a bad 2-piece combo. You're buying for yourself a very universal watch, very sport-oriented watch to match a beautiful VC Traditional 38 millimeter.
The only thing I would say is, Bear, if he's getting the Traditional, I would be inclined.
Yes.
Let me throw my 2 cents in.
Yes.
Let me get the tribute, the 300 tribute. The tribute.
You see, I actually would be inclined to tell him to take a look. He obviously likes the smaller size watches. Take a look at the new lineup of the Seamaster Aquaterras in 38 millimeter. Those are beautiful watches. They're coming out slowly. Unfortunately, not widely available.
Yes.
With some really beautiful colors.
Sorry, it's the trilogy. It's the trilogy, isn't it? It's the. What's the one with those colors, Bear? What's that? That's. Oh,
you're talking the colors? That's a Seamaster Aquaterra 38 millimeter.
Aquaterra?
Yeah.
Mm.
38 millimeter.
No, but they also had the retro ones in the 30 in those colors. Remember what was that?
Are you talking the Seamasters?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I like the trilogy.
I know what you like. You like the Heritage.
That's the
you like
Speedmaster.
the Seamaster.
Yeah, the Heritage.
Heritage. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to say, these trilogy ones, retro look to go with the Vacheron, but
those are also Mike's favorites and my favorite as well. But you know what? Neither one is a mistake. These are all beautiful watches. It's just up to making all these are good combination to add to a dress watch. There's no question about it. Because you're buying a daily, you're buying a waterproof watch that you can wear at all times. Very capable pieces. Go with the aesthetics that appeal to you. Go with the size that appeals to you, and pick among those that we talked about, and you won't regret it. Advise: those are better purchased on a secondary market.
Okay, Bear, we better wrap this up because we've got to send the leads over to Curly, Bear.
The last word from your Pontiff. Please, Pontiff, full screen.
Guys, we will be back.
Full
I will
screen,
be back.
Pontiff.
I'll be broadcasting in 8.5 hours, and we'll also be back tomorrow. So, guys, stay happy. Keep collecting your watches, and we love you all. See you